Hey guys, when the difference between winning and losing comes down to quality, choose Addicted Marine Performance Parts. What do they do, Hayden?
You know what? They're your go-to source for high-quality billet aluminium parts. Originally engineered for the intensity of race boats, but now it's available to upgrade your ski boat.
Very nice.
You know, they also specialise in cab plate hardware, performance-driven steering components, and internal fit-out accessories. And they also supply Argo V drives and all the accessories to go along with them.
That they do. If you demand the best in marine components, remember one name, Addicted Marine Performance Parts.
Everybody out there, I want to know who wants to go fast? Let's go one
Welcome back to the High Speed Garage podcast. Shout out to Contrast Printing, Addicted Marine Performance, and Metworks for keeping the garage open. F1's back, boys. This week we got a spicy question time. That's pretty keen for that one. And got a couple of weird stacks from this past week going. How you guys been this week?
Not too bad.
Very busy. Been ripping into the boat.
Yeah, saw some pretty cool photos. You hanging out with the kids and getting them all on the spinners.
It definitely took longer with them doing it, but it's hard too because they're not that competent in doing something. So you give them a job, but it's an easy job. By the time you found a job for the next one, the first one's finished, it's a very easy job. So then like, what do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do now? It's like, jeez.
Yeah, you got to hold their hand the whole time, eh?
What can I do?
Yeah.
What can I find you to do that's going to take you long enough that I can do something?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it is.
Anyway, got her all apart. I found a bit more damage than what I originally could see. There's now another hole in the bottom of the boat.
Caused by
When the blades
impact,
let
yeah.
go, it's hit the bottom of the boat
Ouch.
and just ruptured the fiberglass. And I attacked it with a grinder today actually, and got all the broken glass back, and we've got a small little hole there. So
Yeah, I was going to mention you do know how to throw fiberglass at that boat at least.
yeah, so I'll be fixing that up. Skegs out, getting a new one built, and
Shaft the gearbox gone up to Brennan yet?
no. So I went to take that out to Child's Play because I thought, well, I'm taking the skeg out there, I'll give him the shaft as well.
yeah.
But he said he wouldn't be able to do it. It'd be too hard for him and his tools.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll either have to go to Brennan or try and get someone here to do it.
Yeah. Give it to me. I'll see him next week.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got to get up there anyway and get a new prop shaft from Argo. And I was going to build a new fuel tank too to try and piss that one off.
Oh, then we got to take fuel in the car.
For two reasons. It's fucking big, it's ugly, and I don't like it. It's in the fucking way of everything. But on getting home from Yarrawonga and taking the fuel out, I found a baffle broken inside the tank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that vibration obviously goes through fucking everything.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
So could you put a plastic tank up underneath the back of the boat?
Probably could, but I don't
You
think
wouldn't
they
get
make
one
them
the right
big enough. Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to fit where it's sort of got to fit. It's sort of got to be custom made. So I did think about going down like the bladder road
I was going to ask that too.
with a fiberglass case, so I could just make a case around the bladder fiberglass for the shape that it sort of fitted with a bladder inside. But I think it's just as easy to build an aluminium one.
The benefit is you've got the bladder that the bladder shouldn't move around anywhere near as much as loose liquid, should it?
No,
So you can fiberglass. You can make it exactly how you want it to be.
yeah, well, it's still a bit of a job because you'd have to.
Make half a mould.
Yeah, you
basically.
still got to get someone to custom make your bag, and then you've got to make a plug that's the same shape as the bag, so you can then
Can you
glass
get
off
those?
the outside of it.
Can you get those bladders in sort of a roundabout size?
You can, but like I said, just where you've got to fit the thing, and to carry that much fuel, it'd be too awkward to find something.
The ones that are already done are
That
sort
just
of like a
happens to work.
roundish type thing to fit like in your footwell of your car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you fit. I think you can
They
fit.
make them in all different kinds of
Yeah.
shapes. They put them in underfloors of boats, so they're like in little V shapes.
Yeah.
and whatever. But I guarantee you there'll be none of them that would suit where mine's got to go.
Yeah. It would be a good thing, I reckon, because that way you can actually make the thing fit where you want it to be. And
Well, you can
realistically,
essentially do the
it's
same
just-
thing with an aluminium tank. The
only
only
problem
problem,
is-
is I've got to baffle the thing.
Yeah, but the other thing is a square aluminium tank is quite prone to breakage.
Yeah, well, if you baffle it right, it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Don't know. I've always thought like a round tank in a boat, or like those plastic ones are good, but as we've already spoke about, the plastic tanks are a bit of a bastard for trying to make fit.
I did look a fair bit into the plastic tanks, and I couldn't find one with a big enough feed either.
Really?
Yeah, they're all. I think the biggest one I found was a -10.
Yeah.
But you could. Are you running no? Well, I wouldn't have even thought of that because I've always looked at, say, like Clayton Marx's boat. That's got a plastic RCD, I think it is.
Yeah, you could probably drill the tank out. I'm not saying you couldn't do that,
Because they're only a plastic
bulkhead in
bulk.
there.
They're only like just a normal bulkhead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you
you'd
could
probably
drill-
be able to get away with that.
Yeah, but yeah, you're still running the same issue there. You can't.
You wouldn't fit it in that boat.
Yeah,
Big enough, 120 litre tank, you wouldn't fit in there.
there's not a real lot of room. Anyway, I'll see how we
3D
go.
printing.
I'll either
No.
get a new one done or to go to Taree. I'll definitely be getting a new one done because I want to change that one anyway because it's just like I said, it's big, way bigger than it needs to be. It's fucking ugly, and it's in a prick of a spot. So I will get one made, but if I run out of time, I'll probably just throw what I got back in there to go to Taree at the end of June.
Is it repairable?
It probably would be. You just have to cut the end of the tank off, repair the baffle, and put
See
the
which
end back
baffles
on.
back in.
But I'm not really that into repairing it because I don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, spend the money on a new tank rather
Yeah.
than repairing that one.
Yeah,
Have you got someone that could make up even like a rounded square tank? Like rounded edge square tank?
you probably could, but I don't think you need it. I
Have
think
one
if
folded up?
If it's baffled correctly, you shouldn't need the round curves are only for when there's lots of liquid flowing. It rolls around
Mhm.
that bit, but if it's baffled right, the fuel doesn't get enough chance to move anywhere to put a heap of force on something. So yeah,
You get one made easy enough. Old mate that made your pipes, I reckon he'd make a pretty good one.
yeah.
Who made your pipes?
Well,
Somewhere local?
I'd probably have to get
Up
someone
Newey.
local to here though, only because
Oh, I sent the boat to him.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
the boat there.
You have to have the engine and everything in.
I thought of maybe Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'd be a good one to do, yeah.
yeah, can go and stay at his workshop and
Yeah.
might give him the bug for a boat.
Yeah, well, every time you speak to him, he sort of wants one, but nothing ever happens.
Yeah, if mine sits, so he might sit in it enough and like, oh, yeah, one of these would be all right.
So who's that? Lawrence?
Yeah,
The drifter.
He-
Is that what he does?
I think they might
His
do some
brother.
drifting.
Yeah, they both sort of do it. I think they've always done something like
Yeah, they just got a motorsport workshop.
Yeah.
And they've got
Awesome.
got race
fab
cars and stuff.
shop and shit like that.
I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, he built a few of the XLs that race and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in local.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's right.
somewhere around here, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. I think it's at Mulgrave.
Oh, is it?
I think.
I don't know where it is, but yeah, it's
Yeah, I think
somewhere
so.
around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
What did you get up to, John?
Yeah. What did I do? I went to Meat Stock. That's pretty cool.
That place looked delicious.
Fuck, it was packed. If I went back, I'd go on a Friday.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was fucking people. I didn't see a line. Wouldn't be under half an hour wait.
Fuck.
Easily.
So with meat stock, it's you turn up. There's no you obviously got to pay a ticket to get in.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive.
But there's no included food. Like you're still paying for
Nothing.
feeds.
Nothing. It's the same as walking into a show. It's just a show.
you're paying to get into the venue.
far out. So like full price in the
So it's
all the
like
meat.
$68 or something.
So it's
to get in.
realistically just a big park for them for all these
Yeah.
different shops to
It was at Engine Arena.
NG.
Homebush.
NG? Yeah,
Homebush,
in
yeah.
Homebush there, yeah. It was pretty good, like a lot of meat stuff and heaps of rubs and heaps of cooking. Like everyone else, you could try heaps of food. Like you really didn't have to eat, like buy food if you didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
But that's like you're only getting like one chicken wing.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're lucky enough to be standing at the front of the line watching the whole show.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're cooking and explaining this is what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. And then they walk off while they're this like when I just conveniently walked up once.
They hand a couple out. And,
Yeah, they were at the end of they cooked a brisket. So then they were dicking around showing you what they're doing, cutting this and how you cut so far in and then the grain changes, so you got to
Yeah.
start cutting the other way. And,
Yeah.
and then I was standing there with Ava while Till was in line to get food. And they come around with the trays. I was like, oh yeah, fucking brilliant. That'll
Yeah.
do. A couple of pieces of that. And then I walked back through there later on and they did chicken wings.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'll have one
Yeah,
of
so
them.
it's a bit like when you go to the supermarket and shit and they're just
Pretty
cooking
much,
something
yeah.
at the end of the aisle and you walk past and you grab your
Costco,
little
yeah.
Yeah.
thing and taste it. Yeah.
It's, yeah, other than that, I can, like there was plates, I don't know, say alpha tray, I don't know, say small, medium-ish size.
Yeah.
It's $60
Yeah, right.
for your brisket and whatever else you're going to have on it.
yeah,
Basically 60, 80 to 100,
yeah.
depending on what you're getting.
Oh, look, meat's not cheap. I understand that, but I'm just looking at the fact that you've got to pay to get in, and then you got to pay.
Well, because
to get food
they're
as
just
well.
vendors as well.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. You go to say like, we went to Nepean, what was it? The Trots, and they had a heap of food vans there. You go up and pay the food van and you eat.
Same thing.
Well, same shit, but you got to actually pay for the access to those food vans.
Yeah, because the venue, the meat stock themselves are hiring that venue, so you're going there to see that. And then I'd say the food
Yeah,
vendors are
it's-
paying to get into there, so they've got to get their feedback.
It's you got to remember it's like a show. It's not like a restaurant.
It's not a
It's-
fair or anything like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a show just like say the boat show.
yeah.
You still got to
Or-
pay for food and stuff if you
Yeah.
go
All
into the boat
drags
show.
and all that sort of stuff. Same
it's,
thing.
it's just that it's a show about meat.
But you got
but
like,
it's
there's
not
heaps
just
of
that.
bands on.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, there's
Okay,
heaps
well
of
that
stuff
that
there.
makes more sense.
Yeah,
and there'd
there's
be all
heaps.
kinds of different cooking apparatuses. So
Yeah.
you're looking at cool
So it's
things
like-
you can buy.
Yeah,
and-
Traeger and
Yeah.
all the barbecue brands are all there. So you look
That
at
makes
stuff.
more sense.
Heaps
All I
of,
thought.
yeah, it's not just like the food
Yeah,
markets.
that's all I
Yeah,
thought it was.
nah,
I was like,
nah,
what the
nah.
fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
No,
that
you're not
makes
paying
heaps more
into.
sense.
You're not paying fucking $70 just to go in to have a fucking seat. and
Yeah.
not getting nothing out of it. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, there was bands all day, music pumping, and then there was like all the different sections of. I think one spot was like just mostly rubs in one arena, I
Pavilion?
suppose. Yeah, whatever those little fucking things are. And then another spot had like knives, and there was a sim set up, and there was heaps of stuff in there. I reckon I would have done
A
4 or
sim,
5 laps.
like a cooking sim.
Yeah, no, fucking racing
Just
sim.
sitting there with a fucking spatula,
There was a racing sim, like with supercars.
like the Wii.
Yeah,
like farming simulator.
They have fucking flicking water at you like a splashing it.
VR goggles.
That would be pretty funny. But no, it was pretty good. And there was a whole dessert thing, like a whole area for desserts.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Smoked desserts.
Nah, like brulee,
Oh yeah, creme brulee.
creme
Yeah,
brulee, donuts, and
yeah, righto.
big ass. Oh no, they'll just big donut rings. I think. I don't think they'll pretzels.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Something similar to that, but
yeah. That they usually go with me.
yeah. What else is there? It was pretty cool. Fucking nearly lost Ava.
It's so easy if you're
'cause-
just not concentrating for like a second
Yeah.
and let go of the hand. You're concentrating on something and you just shit. Where'd they go?
I seen one of the boys. So she was walking, so it was all paved, but then there was like it's a straight run of concrete, like a little tiny thing. So she was just walking down that, like trying to be on it. I'm like, oh yeah, righto, wandering around, and I was seeing one of the boys from work. Like I had my head down. He goes, hey, like, oh, all right. So chatting. She would have been fucking 40 meters away. I kept looking up. Oh, that's all right. Oh yeah, you're good. I was like, I've got to go.
She's running away from me.
Gone. Didn't care. Not a
No,
care
no,
in the world.
looking, no looking back at all.
Nah.
No. No, Dad's going to watch.
And then we're walking off somewhere else and she fucked off backwards. I was like, fuck's sake, you're getting back in a pram. I'm fucking over this.
It is good to see them exploring their own as long as they're safe. But yeah, if you aren't concentrating for that little second, man, they can disappear real
Yeah.
fast.
I was fuck. I would have done 2 laps while Till waited for, what were they? The pork belly lollipops.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would have been good, yeah.
I didn't rate it. Mine
Really?
was.
Were
Till
they
reckoned
like
mine
it?
was shit.
Were
but-
they like a pinwheel lollipop?
Yeah,
or were they
pinwheel
the,
lollipop. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They just had to skewer up the guts of them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen some. I prefer the pinwheel lollipops, but I see some where they put like just the strip on the thing.
stick. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's still on the stick, and then they dunk it in like a
Yeah,
like
these-
hot honey or
Glaze,
some
yeah.
shit.
These were the
and,
same
yeah.
thing. I don't know what glaze was on it, but they just like they would have had, I don't know, say 10 in their hand, and
Yeah.
just in a 20-litre bucket.
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they were fucking $25 for a little fucking thing.
Isn't it funny? Like you'll pay that, and then like I saw you guys having feed this afternoon. You're like, oh, that was $20-something bucks. You think, oh fucking hell, that's expensive. And you go to something like that, and you're like,
Yeah, but
Christ.
you know it's expensive because they are fucking up in their
you go-
prices
yeah.
ridiculously anyway. But that line, I think she waited for 46, 47 minutes.
Fucking hell.
And,
Sounds a lot
and
like
it was
she was-
basically everyone in that line was just getting them pre-cooked, walking up. Here's 5, pay it, bip, going through.
Yeah.
There was a few people buying like a proper plate, but wasn't many. She said,
sounds a lot like you made her sit in line a lot of the time.
"Yeah, that was the only line we lined up for."
I wouldn't go. I'd go there and try not to fucking eat, knowing that.
Well, I wasn't too hungry. That's why we just got them,
Yeah.
and because I've seen them everywhere on socials.
Yeah, I'd just
Everyone's
poke
saying they're
around
fucking
and
brilliant.
yeah, I'd just poke around and fucking sample something there.
Well, you could have done it.
Just make
Heaps
sure
of
you're not
places.
fucking starving.
Yeah, the problem is like you're waiting on samples for ages,
Oh, you don't. I
waiting
wouldn't
in
sit there and
line
wait.
or-
I
No,
wouldn't sit there
you
and
just
wait.
wander. You just do circles around
and
the
it
place.
is possible to actually just walk
Yeah,
up.
you just
Okay,
wander.
that's all right then.
That's how I got in. I just walked in through the side, just through. I was sort of through 2 things. So it was a Traeger setup and the Q Club, I think it was. And I just can walk through the middle, and I just sort of they're just starting to do it. I just listened to what they're doing with the rubs, and that's sort of when they started explaining it. I just went, oh yeah, and just sort of, and Ava was reaching out to grab him. I was like, this is my fucking in. And they're like, oh, it might be a bit spicy for her. I was like, she'll work it out.
She'll get it.
So you didn't buy a new smoker or any cool cooking shit?
Nah, I've got a new sauce. The sauce is fucking brilliant.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Worcestershire barbecue type thing.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd go all right for oyster Kilpatrick's.
Oh yeah.
It's different. Like it's got that little bit of smoky flavour in it,
Yeah.
but fuck, it was nice. I had it on chips.
Yeah. Right.
So there's a tomato sauce and that, and I went back a few times for it.
I was expecting you to come over with one of them big fucking swinging loop-de-loop
Nah,
things that you
they
half
didn't- they
fucking
didn't sell-
butterfly chickens in. And,
No, they didn't sell them.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
there was a couple of like kettle Weber sort of setups that you could like put in your kettle,
Yeah.
but yeah, I wasn't too interested on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was no big fancy ones for sale that I seen.
Yeah. Right.
Neat stuff. I went and seen the CTC thingy trailer, so I could get
Oh,
a new
yeah.
hat, so I didn't have to pay shipping.
Oh yeah.
He did a Ringers Western style truck, didn't he?
Seamless thing,
So
yeah.
you
So you
walk-
just
walk in and it's
so
full.
the doors, the wall folds down to like the walkway, and and then the side folds
Yeah.
up for the awning, and then there's all the hats are inside. So you sort of walk in around a U shape.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good setup. Plenty of room for like 2 wide, so you can sort of pick your hat and keep walking if people are watching, and it's a good setup.
Was Knuckles there?
He was there, Saturday afternoon. I'd never seen him, but I seen on the socials that he was there. Heaps of people with the, and he had a sale on the Stonkers.
Oh yeah.
Only $20 off, but still,
It's all right.
It's still pretty cool.
yeah.
Those massive hats.
I would have bought fucking 5 of them if you do 5 custom ones.
I reckon he would if you rang him. Probably wouldn't do 5, but he'd probably do 20.
That'd be a novelty fucking thing, but yeah.
Let's see if contrast printing can make us some.
Well, they're just a big hat with a foam insert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder if he invented them or he's
Yeah.
marketing them.
No, he would have invented them.
Oh, we don't know.
He
be
just
interested
that's
to
how he
find out.
does. Because all his stuff's over Taiwan or
Vietnam.
yeah, somewhere over there.
Mate-
he just does all his own designs over there.
Yeah, well, maybe he did it over there, and then they've gone, "Oh, that's a good idea. Let's make more of them."
Mm.
Because I have heard that other people can make them. Otherwise, they're just
Oh,
getting him to make them or supplying them off him or something.
Everyone can make them. Well, I've tried a fair few hats on.
The stonkers.
Nah, there's normal hats like this one,
Mm-hmm.
but they just don't fit. They don't fit the same. You can feel that. I don't know whether they're different moldings. Their moldings obviously just a little bit different.
It's just Joel's got a big head.
Well, that too.
Nothing.
That's why I wear these
nothing
hats
fits
because they're
Joel's
fucking
big head.
big head. These are a big hat, and I'm on like 4 links or something.
Now, these Fury hats here, they've I tried to get them a bit smaller. These are the big style like
Yeah,
them,
same, yeah.
but I don't know if they're as good a quality. Like
They're just a touch.
quality.
They're still
Same
pretty good.
Style,
They're still pretty good, but they're just a touch
smaller.
different. I don't know.
I just don't like 'em.
I reckon the molding's different. That's all.
I just don't know if I like them as much because like it's
You
big
don't like the
forehead.
high peak.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
gift time mailbag. So I walked into the studio this afternoon and there's a drag boat hat. So it looks like I've found a fresh drag boat hat. Thanks to whoever left them up here in the studio. Someone's been up here having a look around. So yeah, that was your weekend.
Yeah, and then what did I do? Oh, I went down the boat racing on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I went down there too.
Went down, had a look at.
I wasn't there for long.
I was just going to see Dylan basically and a couple of the others, and
That's pretty much all I did too.
then it just got too long in the tooth for me, and I just left.
I was
Could be
heading out to
fuck waiting
Darwin
around.
to pick me fucking bike up because I rode out there last week and left it there because I got on the piss.
I heard that
And the same thing happened again. Stayed out there, didn't pick my bike up.
it took a fair bit for the club day to actually start going.
Yeah, I have no idea. I was going before I got there,
Okay.
but yeah, I wasn't there early.
Yeah, no,
But yeah, we've got a thingy for that later too. Someone anonymously sent a question in.
okay.
Yeah, I did that and then went home and dicked around with the caravan and whatnot, getting it ready for Dargle. And then I had a few beers and sent a message to the group chat who wants to come to the raffles, and no one wrote back. So I just wrote back in group chat, guess I'll go by myself. So I went by myself and got pissed and won a Ninja ice cream maker
Oh,
and
sweet.
a meat tray.
Ice cream maker. So sounds like we're going to have ice cream in the studio next week.
Oh, fuck, probably not.
He's got an ice cream maker, but it doesn't make it. You still got to push shit in there.
Is it the creamy one or is it the slushy style one?
Creamy one.
So it's
Like a
you've
soft
got to
server?
you got to freeze the thing and then
Yeah, you got to freeze the fuck around. And
Yeah.
it's not the poor one or whatever, the good
Soft
Dubuque
serve.
one.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the-
those soft serve ones are sick.
yeah, that's the one that you got is the one that I bought Amanda, and yeah, it's good, but
You got to mix
it's
it
still
up,
like
freeze it, and then
it's still just a big
mix it.
bowl of
Yeah.
ice cream. Where I've seen like the other ones weren't available at the time, where you dunk it all in. Like the slushy machine is actually a soft serve machine as well. Like you can
Yeah.
press the soft serve button, and it
Yeah,
freezes it
yeah.
up, and then you pull the lever, and it's
Yeah,
pouring
yeah.
out soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
So yes, I probably would have liked that, but
They're double the price.
yeah, they're exactly right. Like the one that we've got is
And they
fairly
probably
decent.
chew double the power.
Oh, they're fucking wild.
Oh,
I remember
really?
when we had it we had the slushy machine at Mungo, and I run it off the van, and she fucking pulls some power.
Generator struggling.
no, generator, just battery power.
Oh, battery power. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you would have noticed that.
Fuck yeah. She still run, but no one's allowed to charge their phones when we're doing stuff like that. Kegs on, don't touch the power, kegs
Yeah,
running.
keep going.
But yeah, other than
well,
that was it.
I was on call all weekend, and so phone call rang Saturday, whatever. Saturday morning's nothing. That's just Saturday morning work. Nothing come through till Sunday. I thought nothing was coming, and then Sunday probably 10:30, I got the first phone call. Head down to bloody Liverpool. Someone had destroyed a hose, and then headed back to what was it, Auburn. And I thought, okay, well that'll be me for the weekend. 2 call outs, whatever. And then 10:30, I'm just like at night, I'm just about to go to bed, phone call rings,
Oh,
head off to Bargo, hour and a half drive down, hour and a half drive back. It was good. It was an hour job, so it didn't burn me that much because it wasn't like someone had broken a coupler or something like that. It was just a 2-second job. But yeah, like at 10:30 at night,
Yeah, you still want to get there at midnight.
that's a
I,
3.
I almost would have preferred the 2-second job.
Fucking oath.
Sit in the car for an hour and a half each way just to do 2 minutes
Yeah.
of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right for a fucking call out.
Oh, it's cool because you're doing something. Like you've got to go down there and do something. But like I was having a chat to Jason Cook on the way down there, sort of on off. He was in and out.
Fuck, I would fucking
But then
ring your neck. You rang me at 10:30.
no. I text him and said, if you're up, give us a yell. He gave me a yell, and then I texted him as I was driving out the driveway, and he called me straight away. He was out having a smoke, and then I get home and I was still talking to him, and I like looked at the
You get home?
hour and a half phone conversation. Just like I say, he's over in America at the moment. He's flown to New
that's
York.
right. I did see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's flown to New York. So I was just
that
talking
makes
about what
sense.
he's up to and like not what he's up to. Like he was flying that morning. So he's laughed at me. Like I spoke to him today. He's like, I was like fucking hungover going onto the plane for like a 16 or 18 hour flight. And he was supposed to get an upgrade and they fucked him because he's got little baby, little Elodie,
Yeah.
Callie, and so they knocked his upgrade back.
Oh, really?
Cattle class.
Fuck, I would have had C's back down there and get me upgrade.
So all the kids and Tash are sitting in the front seat with like they were in the front of the row.
Yeah.
So they had like mad leg room, and there's Jason, the seat in front of him is nearly touching his knees.
Fuck yeah.
That's a shit guy.
Oh, fly straight to Dallas. That'd be hard work mentally.
Yeah, that's a long. How long's that?
It was like, I think he said 16 or 18 hours.
Yeah, right.
That'd be nearly the longest flight you can do.
Yeah.
And then, flew up to New York. So, fuck.
Like when I went to America, that was a fucking long time ago now, but they didn't do the direct flights to Dallas then.
Yeah, I did. I flew into San Fran. It didn't make a difference price-wise or time-wise to fly either San Fran or LA. But I would have preferred to go to LA, stop for like a day, just have a sleep, and then jump back on the plane and finish off. Because he had to transfer from Texas, like Dallas, back up to New York anyway. So he's still doing another flight.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It's transfers are shit. Like long haul flights are the worst.
Yeah. When I went, it was a long time ago. It was 2011.
I
think.
did 2009, I think
11?
it was.
11 or 10?
Yeah. And the year I went was Dave Bryant's first memorial race. That's how I remember.
Oh, yeah.
And I only booked the holiday like 6 days before we left.
Yeah, I think we've spoken about
We
this.
never even knew that I was going. We just decided, oh yeah, let's fucking go.
Did he get
And-
made to have holidays?
No, we were planning on having holidays, but we're going to go to fucking Gold Coast or something like that. And I said, fuck that, let's just go to America. So we did. And the only thing we booked was our first 2 nights accommodation because they said if you don't have accommodation,
You can't come in.
they might turn around and fucking send you
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And a car to drive. Nothing else was booked.
Yep.
And I was there for 2 weeks. So we got off the plane, jumped in the car and drove 4 hours straight out to fucking Vegas and went straight to the accommodation there and went, oh, this is all right. Let's stay here for another day. Stayed there for another day and then went out to the Grand Canyon when that finished. And then Grand Canyon was like a sunset fucking tour thing. Once that finished, we drove like 6 hours or whatever
Oh, shit.
back to LA to try and find where the Long Beach was on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
So how'd you just work it out where Long Beach was on? Because that would have been before phones.
Yeah,
like before
we didn't.
Maps was really easy.
we didn't. I emailed like I think his name was Ross.
Russ
I have no idea.
Wallach.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I emailed him when I was over there to try and find out where it is and whatever else, but didn't hear back, so I didn't actually get there. Drove around for half the day looking for where it was, asking people and shit, and they're saying, "Oh no, that was last week," because I think Catalina was on, and they're like, "No, that was fucking last
Fucking
week."
Catalina wine
It's
mixer.
like- and yeah, then we got halfway through the day and went, "Oh fuck, it can't be fucked with anymore. Let's just go to SeaWorld."
Oh, you didn't actually go to Long Beach?
No, I didn't get there. Didn't get there. But when we never planned to go there and do that, it was just like, oh, it's on. Let's go.
Going through anyway.
Because I just got on the internet while I was over there just to see if there was any boat racing on that was in that area. And it's like, oh, Long Beach is on. Yeah, righto. Let's fucking go.
I don't know how you couldn't work it out. Like, go and find a bloody Google and
Oh, we did.
Google Maps and go, okay, well, that's where boat racing could be.
Yeah, but it's not quite that. Well,
There
might
wouldn't have been as many.
It might be quite that simple nowadays. But
Yeah,
back then it wasn't.
Back then, the socials weren't as good, so there's not a lot of photos. So you didn't actually know what it looks like, really.
And I was going off like just an APBA calendar.
Yep.
Like, because I didn't actually know there was something on. I think we actually called into like an internet cafe or something to check it out and send the fucking email.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I didn't know where I was going. And as far as I knew, the calendar could have been fucking outdated, like needed adjusting, and it wasn't
Yeah.
actually fucking on. We drove past heaps of water, and I thought, oh, someone will see it somewhere, someone will know, but no one. So we just fucked off and went to SeaWorld.
Was it better than Australian SeaWorld?
Yeah,
God, it'd be fucking 20 times better.
Mad.
yeah,
They're fucking whales.
yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
where
killer whales.
Free Willy was about that one, wasn't it?
Oh,
I don't know.
Nah, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
No,
nah,
it wasn't that.
It
But
was in,
No.
anyway,
It wasn't in San Diego.
Wales.
but-
no,
hell mad.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, fucking big bastards. Those things.
yeah, that's the one that killed that chick.
Yeah,
Dragged it
it
out
was
by
just
hair.
it was just after
What a
that.
great idea.
It was just after that we went there.
Mad.
Yeah, yeah. Grabbed a hair and drowned her.
Christ. Well, let's get into some sport, boys.
Yeah.
For the past couple of weeks, we've sort of stepped away from announcing the loss of people, but I think this week sort of trumps that. Unfortunately, the passing of Ron Beasley's wife, Kath Beasley, sort of hit me pretty hard yesterday. No details of what happened.
Saturday.
It was
Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah. I don't have any details of what happened. That's sort of up to the family to say, but that was extremely sad for me. Me and Amanda were always pretty big fans of Kath. Love hanging out, have a chat. She was always good for a chat. So it was really sad to hear of her passing. So was that wasn't known at the club day, or it was?
Some
When you
people,
were-
Some people would have known,
but
I think it was Sunday night that they put a post out, and then I don't think Ron did until Monday morning, maybe.
The bit that I saw was when the New South Wales
Yeah, that
APBA
was
did an
Sunday night.
announcement. That was Saturday. That was
Sunday night, Monday.
no, it was mid Monday, lunchtime sort of thing. Yesterday,
Didn't think it was that late.
yeah. Because it
That
would
was
have
when
been.
Ron did his one.
Maybe I saw it Monday afternoon, but it was done
Yeah.
earlier. I don't know, but yeah, it's
Yeah, I thought it was Sunday night because I thought, unless it was early Monday morning, I seen it. It was somewhere around there.
yeah, hit me for 6 that one.
I knew she'd been a little bit crook for a while, but
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I don't know how crook, but yeah, just sort of getting like frailer and frailer with the mobility scooter and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah, so it's hard to hear.
What
Anyway.
about Alex Zanardi too?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
He was Paralympian. Like, yeah, he raced IndyCar, Formula One,
Oh, did he?
and something else.
I didn't know he did.
and he was actually hurt. Alex,
Yeah, I didn't know he was an
See.
Olympian. I knew he lost his legs in the car and got back in the car afterwards.
paracyclist.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
yeah, righto.
That's almost cheating, isn't it? Cycling with no legs.
With your fucking hands.
What a weapon! Bloody hell. Yeah, so that was pretty big news over the weekend as well.
Loves competition, that guy.
Yeah, too many freaking deaths. That's
That's what happens when you get
how,
old.
how the world works. Anyway, so let's bring this show up a little bit from that. Formula One's back, boys.
Oh yeah, I watched the GP. I didn't get to watch the sprint.
I saw a bit of Miami GP. First of all, it's come out this week. FIA has confirmed that they're going to dump the current shitbox V6 engines, and they're going to bring in the V8s. Yeah, there was a bit of talk about a couple of months ago.
It's confirmed, is it?
FIA has confirmed in the next couple of years, like the next
Is your
set of
sauce
rules.
good?
Well, straight off Speed Cafe.
Oh yeah.
So not good.
Well, no, Speed Cafe is much better than it used to be.
Yeah, right.
Should have said it was from old Joe down the road. He works on one of the teams. It's more believable.
Steve was having a chat to me last night. All I want to see is big revs. So if they bring the V8, cool. But I want to hear that buzz, like earpiece and buzz.
You will.
Are they still the same sized engines?
We don't know, but those V6s are shit. Like they just sound like a fart in a tin can.
So that's going
I've
to be
never
shit for the
farted in a
next
tin
two,
can. What's that
next
sound
2
like?
years, because then what's the point in keeping going and fucking around with another engine when you're doing a fucking another engine program?
Well, this is the engine program they're using now, and then the next rule set will have V8.
Yeah.
Well, there'll be certain
There'll be a
specifications.
V8 electric.
Yeah, it won't sound like it, you think it will
Hope not.
anyway.
No,
'cause
it won't be the same as the
it'll
old
be
ones.
70% electric by that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Fucking probably more.
yeah, it's shithouse. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like I just don't like the sound of them at the moment.
You can't hear fuck all
No.
on TV.
No, the TV's no. You got to be there to actually witness anything.
Yeah. So here's a couple of V8, a couple of Formula One engines that you might like the enjoy of. What do we got? That's the V6 at the moment. Oh, that was the last V6s. This is the V8. This is V10. That's the best one.
I know. I think the
Yeah, okay,
12
that
was
one's
always
best.
the best.
V12 sounds better. Yeah, so there's an indication. So, yeah, bring back V8s, yes, but shit,
They're probably
can we
all-
get V12s?
They're probably all the same sized engine.
Well, it just depends on.
They're probably all 3.5 litre engines. They're
Probably.
just using 12 cylinders to do it.
Yeah.
So they've got tiny little rods, tiny little pistons.
They might be revving the snot out of them, but
Oh, they've
the,
always revved the snot out of them.
the current ones are just sound shit house.
That's the turbo taking the noise out of them.
Could be, yeah, very well
100%
could be.
Yeah, it would
yeah.
be. The turbos work like a fucking muffler.
Get rid of the turbo then.
They want to still go faster.
Yeah.
Well, make it so they go fast. Get rid of the turbo. I want to hear that fucking V8 screaming. Who reckons George Russell's going to have a big blow up in the next couple of?
He's
I reckon
more of a
you get-
crybaby than fucking Feeney.
Yeah. Fuck, he's a whinger.
Fucking hell. The look on the poor cunt's face. Like he just got fucking dog killed or something.
Yeah, he's little fucking dweeb.
He looks like a fuckwit too.
Just a sport pommy. But look, it's
He just wasn't expecting a fucking
18-year-old
teenager
knock
to
him off.
fucking smoke him.
See him pouring the water on his head?
And he's like, oh, this is all fucking wrong. We're in the wrong fucking mode. And
It's not
Like-
like you're fucking driving.
George Russell went through the Williams Academy from like Mercedes put him through the Williams Academy. So he had to go cut his teeth in a shit box. And then the only time he got a chance in a good car was when Lewis had COVID. So he got a steer of that and he went pretty bloody well there. I don't think he won a race, but I think he was pretty close to it. And then he had to go back into the Williams and then had to wait until they got rid of Bottas before George could get a drive.
yeah.
And about, 2 or 3 years later, Kimi comes in, fresh 18-year-old, jumps into Lewis Hamilton's seat. And that was last year was his first year, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second year, leading the points.
Yeah, yeah.
In the same car George has got.
And happy.
He's just a
He
happy
seems
young
happy.
bloke.
Doesn't matter what he
Yeah,
does.
yeah. He's just
But
a-
you know what? Like, why wouldn't you be?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, he's a
driving,
fucking Brazilian.
driving a Merc, getting a whole heap of money thrown at him, a whole heap of women throwing themselves at him.
He's got a bit of like character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
None of the other F1 drivers do. They're all just sort of straight up and down.
bit like
Just-
not the same as Ricardo, but similar.
yeah, they've got a bit of something
personality.
People want to see. Yeah.
yeah. But then, like, there's talk about he's the new Max, which very well could be. Don't get me wrong, but he's a lot more happy to be around people than Max.
Yeah.
Max
And
was
Max
always
was.
like, you reckon?
Max was never like that, but
He was
he's
never
better
as
now.
bubbly as Kimmy.
Nah.
Kimmy is like this young, fresh, bubbly kid with the world at his feet going,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, how cool is this? And so it's bloody good to see. And I think
seen-
that George is going to have a big blow up soon.
I seen through the week too. I can't remember which team it was for. I think it was McLaren signed an 11-year-old kid.
In
Yeah,
their
right.
development series, yeah.
Yeah, because they've liked what he's doing in cartons, but he's still got to go through all the stages.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, like through the whole McLaren program. Or it might not have been McLaren. It might have been another team. But
But they're trying to make sure that he goes through the right way.
yeah, yeah. So he's still got to finish off his karts and then move into Formula Ford or whatever. And
Yeah.
then 4, 3,
Yeah,
2,
right.
1.
I'd say big just jump from that age, you'd be able to jump into Formula 4.
Yeah, maybe.
Then the next year 3, the next year 2.
Yeah.
Within 4 years, he may be in F1.
Nah.
Nah, it's too
No,
young for that.
how 11 within, what'd that be?
9.
Within
Or
6
7
years?
years.
Within 6 or 7 years?
7. You'd be at least 18, I'd assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's going well enough.
Yeah, but he's already been winning like international karting championships
it.
and stuff.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, these kids, like, there's
Rich
a lot
parents,
more.
that's all it
Yeah,
is.
a lot more parents with a lot of money with sites on other things than golf and tennis and
Yeah. Like he
Yeah,
might be
orange
doing
car.
great in the kart, but as soon as he steps
Oh,
into
he's-
like a real open
yeah.
wheeler car, he could be no good.
yeah, he may be
Like,
no good, but
There's
if
that
he's
many
good,
people
then-
that go through all
Yeah.
their programs with every team, and not many of them fucking get there.
Yeah.
I think I read a stat. There's only been like 73 Formula One drivers ever, something like
I
that.
did see something like that a little while ago.
Might have been 173 or something like that. It's a very fucking small number anyway.
Yeah. And it's
As
like
long as Formula One's been going, and there's only that many drivers.
there's a really small percentage, like really small number of winners
yeah,
of races
Yeah.
as well.
yeah, yeah. There's a good little write up on that somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know where
what
that
else.
is, but yeah,
I did see that. Might have been end of last year, or I think, or summertime last year. I reckon I would have seen that.
22 this year, but
you won't.
come on, give us all up.
yeah. No, you probably won't get the
Yeah,
the
you'll have to
information
take you a
want.
while to
Yeah,
search it up.
you'll have to cut all that out if you want to do that.
But yeah, there was
782 drivers completed in at least one Formula One Grand Prix.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
right.
the winners are like 50 winners or something like that. It's
We should put
There's
we
only
should put
35
Tony on
have
the-
been world champions.
that might have been the stat I seen, but I thought it was race winners.
116 different drivers have won a Formula One Grand Prix.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's Tony Hearn or Chelsea?
Yeah,
Who needs them? We've got fucking Google.
Google. 35 different Formula One world drivers champions
Yeah,
as
over
of May 26.
what's that? It's fucking
17,
76 years.
17 drivers have won it more than once.
Yep. Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton share the record with 7 titles each. And the fucking Poms have produced the most champions, which is 11, winning a total of 21 titles.
There's so much more racing over there, but
So
but
out
they're
of
still
out of
Poms.
those 35, 21 were Poms.
yeah,
That's a
crazy,
lot.
isn't it?
Anyway, so in the sprint quali, Blando put it on pole. Kimmy was in second, so on the front row. Oscar got third. Now, on the way to the start line, Do you guys see Nico Hulkenberg's what's that?
Power
Audi?
steer or something.
Yeah, they were fighting around the power steer and whatever was going on, maybe a blown hose or bleeding it up or whatever. But there was a whole heap of oil hanging around. I don't know if there was another oil leak or what, but that was fair bit of smoke hanging out of the back of that car before the start.
There was something in the garage floor they were mopping up and fucking around with. So I think it was power steer or something to do with some fluid.
Yeah, right.
It's just shit itself.
Well, see, that's the thing. We see red oil and we think power steering oil.
Well,
or,
but it could be
transmission
any- could
oil,
be-
but
who knows?
like it's only a dye in an oil, so we don't know what. Like it could be
Could
anything.
be anything. I don't know. Something like that. But they were fucking around with it.
Yeah, so Kimmy had a pretty shit start. Blando and Oscar led all the way to the end of the race. Couple of laps to the end, Leclerc had a fairly decent attempt on Oscar at the end of the race, and he nearly put the thing in the wall.
Was that in the sprint?
In the sprint, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
So, yeah, right. So he did it twice.
He had a pretty shit weekend with Oscar in front of him. I'm not going to talk about the JP quali. What's his name? Kimi Antonelli put it on pole. But we know how much everyone thought the Aston Martin was going to be a good car this year.
Yeah, it was going to be fucking
So
sick.
from the Miami GP, in the qualifying, the fastest Aston Martin, you're going to need to remember these numbers. The fastest Aston Martin was 1 minute 42.3. And the slowest F2 quali time was 1 minute 41.1.
So they're last on the F2
So
grid.
the Aston Martin would have been qualifying last in F2, not just
Wasn't
F1.
it the fastest F2?
Nope,
No,
it was the slowest
F2, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Not good, man.
So not only are they, but then didn't they out qualify Cadillac?
No,
Didn't they?
no.
Cadillac must have started just in front of them.
I can find that out
I
too.
thought, yeah, I could be wrong there. Just when I watched the GP and they run through the
GP
start
qualifying
grid,
or sprint qualifying?
or the
Let's
start grid.
Look at GP qualifying.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, no, they didn't.
130,
Yeah, they did.
131. Is that the numbers we're talking
Yeah, so
about?
Cadillac's slower
No,
again.
No, hang on. That was in GP qualifying. That was 131. Sprint
Yeah, that's still-
qualifying.
that's what I was talking about.
That's what they were talking about. They weren't talking about sprint. Oh, no, Aston Martin.
Aston Martin, yeah. Fernando Alonso, 1 minute 41.311. He was on the back row of the grid.
Yeah, that's in sprint qualifying though, but actual qualifying,
He was
they
not
were quicker than the
he was that
Cadillacs.
slow. He was not confirmed. They didn't even consider that a time
It was 10 seconds slower.
Yeah, but in the GP,
because of their percentage.
they out qualified Cadillacs.
Yeah, they sort of got on top of it a little bit.
Well, 10 seconds better.
10 seconds better than what they were. This is qualifying Hadjar. What happened to Hadjar?
They had
Disqualified.
yeah, and Bortoleto didn't get a lap in, or he got one lap in at the very end.
And it wasn't good enough.
No.
Yeah, they were struggling a fair bit with his car.
Yeah, they
And
didn't
they
get it out on the
ended
track.
up sending him out, but it didn't do a good enough run. No good. Right, so in the GP, Leclerc had a cracking start. He ended up leading Max into the first corner. Max ended up getting around Leclerc probably 2 or 3 corners afterwards. Well, he got beside him at least. Didn't do much better than that. That was when he did the
Max did
massive flat spin.
Turn 2, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it was the second corner.
Yeah, it was in turn
so
2.
he
it was
got
fun.
he got around beside Leclerc and had a massive flat spin.
I don't know how he didn't end up in the fucking fence.
No, it seems like it sort of just whipped straight around, just went
Yeah.
Yeah, but then when he recovered, he was
back in 6th or
yeah
7th
like
or
he,
something like that.
he only lost a couple of places.
Yeah, but everyone in the field's bunched up that much that you're just going to avoid it and break. And because he was facing the right way, he just kept going.
Yeah, it was lucky. Kimi ended up moving himself back to the lead, which means he's got really good racecraft. He was what's it? Leclerc was complaining about the way he was driving. He was
Yeah.
pushing him around a fair bit, but
Yeah.
he got
He's
past
saying,
him.
"Oh, we're going to crash."
Yeah. But yeah, Kimi ended up moving himself back to the lead. But I think it was about mid-race. Did you guys see the Pierre Gasly's pink? what is-
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
is that,
flip.
Alpine upside down?
He
Yeah.
caught the rear of one of them or the front of one of them.
No, it
rolling
was
over.
it was sideways. It was
Sideways, was it?
side, yeah.
Yeah, busted up with Liam Lawson's car.
Open wheel cars with super grippy, sticky fucking tires.
Just walked
That's
straight over
that's
it.
what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
it went a full barrel roll.
Yeah.
yeah, upside down, back over the top.
Yeah,
Not good. The car looked pretty broken.
yeah,
Yeah, the wheels fall off them pretty easy, but
Isaac Hajar ended up having a play with the wall as well in wall one.
yeah. He
Tore the front out of it.
he just misjudged that just slightly,
Yeah, it didn't take much, did it?
and just lightly bumped the fucking inside wall and fucked his
Yeah.
steering for the next corner and boom into the
Yeah.
fence.
Took.
I did see that one, yeah.
Bugger all.
And
Did
then
you see Carlos Sainz was having a whinge about Verstappen,
No.
saying, he thinks because he's fucking in mid pack, no one else cares. Like he doesn't have to race us. So we should just go. Can just go because apparently he must have been racing him shitty or something.
Yeah, right.
He's
well,
like,
he's
"Oh,
obviously got a different racecraft in the middle of the field than he does in the
yeah,
than
but
he needs in the
Sainz was
front.
having a fucking whinge about it.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's where he is at the moment. And then before the end of the race, Leclerc was chasing Oscar, trying to get past him, and had another spin.
Yeah,
No,
it was last lap.
Last,
He didn't-
couple of corners or something, wasn't it, too?
He didn't
Yeah,
lose
it was-
space though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Like
He lost about
6
4.
or something.
Wasn't
No, it
he?
wasn't that many. Well, he lost out to Oscar, obviously,
Yeah.
so that put him in 4th. And then I'm
and
pretty sure
then-
George
yeah.
and Max went past him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he'd gotten going, he hadn't lost, and I think they caught him by that time and then got past him.
Yeah.
Because when he'd spun, like there was no one near him, and I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
he might get past this. That's what.
Well, they were
my
20
head was
seconds
doing.
in front or something, I think.
But he obviously damaged the car enough that they caught him.
Yeah.
And then when George went to pass him, they bumped as well and fucked George's car. So George went across the finish line with
that's-
sparks coming out everywhere.
the front fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wing was fucked.
So we'll jump across to a little bit of Toowoomba Speedway.
Oh, yeah.
You did a bit of watching there, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, I watched a bit of that on Clay Per View.
What do you think of that?
It's fucking
pretty
sick.
good, yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Yeah, it was the late model
Championship?
Australian Championship.
Yep.
And there was a couple of decent crashes and stuff, and people whinging at other people saying they can't fucking drive and
That
whatever
happens.
else. It's quite funny. But the best part was just as they went to start, they were doing like the parade lap, and they got a sudden downpour of rain,
Sick.
Oh, brilliant.
and the track was that slippery. All the cars fucking crashed.
Yeah,
They couldn't go down the straight. They were just drifting and sliding down towards the fence, and they all just crashed into each other and hit the fence.
yeah, right.
Like only just idling around. They weren't going at all. I'll show you the video. It was fucking pretty funny.
Fucking wow.
I'll
Yeah,
let
they were
that video up here.
just cruising along like the parade lap. You know how they do, and
Yeah.
following the car and whatever. And it just rained, and all of a sudden they just start sliding down the track. And start. It's the slowest fucking massive pile up you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I forget his name. Starts with B. Anyway, he won. I think it's his third Australian Championship. There's a couple of good midget crashes as well. Big ones, big rollovers. One went pretty fucking high into the fence. You wonder why fences need to be that fucking high.
Yeah. Like you see, so you think when you see the fences, you're like, oh, really?
Yeah.
But then the last few that we've seen, like being
they're
posted
little,
up, they nearly go through the fence.
yeah, cause like your sprint cars and your midget stuff, because they're open wheel cars. When they start rolling, they just bounce off the tires.
Yeah,
and they
just
just keep
keep going.
bouncing, rolling,
Yeah.
bouncing, rolling.
They're not going slow.
And the midgets are probably worse than sprint cars because the sprint cars clip a wing, it slows them up, but
Yeah.
the midgets haven't got that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
no,
roll
I
bar
can't-
keeps them going.
I can't find anything.
Yeah,
about it.
I'll send you through the video, Hayden. It's very funny to watch.
I can guarantee it looks terrible on the screens. It's not that bad here.
Oh, just
it's
straight
not
down
pretty.
there.
That's not pretty. We haven't had a skerrick of rain all day. And all of a sudden, we're in Grand Parade, and that is.
Old mate at the
oh,
top
well.
there just praying.
stand by. We could be a moment here.
Took them ages to get them all
That's
back
come
off the
from
track into the
nowhere.
infield too.
A shower's come over the venue and made a mess for
It's
these
blue
poor
sky.
late models rolling around who were looking a picture and
Oh,
immaculate.
God, oh, mate,
So
slipping
stand by
straight
here at
down.
the venue
Yeah.
and stand by everyone at home. We've had
They've
a
all
rain shower
crashed.
come from nowhere and just make a mess of our beautiful Grand Parade, Bordy.
Oh, it was looking so good as well.
That's disappointing.
The terrible way.
And just
Way that little bit of
That
nastiness is just
sucks.
affecting it. I can guarantee it looks terrible on this.
That sucks. I can't wait till I can actually just push this up into the roadcaster. Getting the shits with it. Anyway, yeah, so
That was Clay Pavia. Kai Blight is the guy's name that won the late models.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's his third Australian Championship.
Talking about stacks, I didn't like this one. This wasn't funny at all. Do you guys see the monster truck over
Oh, that
in
was fucking
Colombia?
wild.
No, I didn't see it.
So he had a monster truck on a. I don't think I'll even put this video up here because
So it's pretty hillbilly track.
Yeah,
Where was it at?
Over in Colombia.
Oh yeah, right. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Fair
it was,
enough.
it was pretty rough.
But no walls.
yeah.
It was
I
just
can gather.
fencing. Anyway, like it was
Flagging,
Still
you'd call it flagging.
yeah, it was not enough.
Yeah,
It was
right.
realistically just to show people where to stand,
Pretty much,
and
yeah.
they were nowhere near far enough away. But even still,
Wouldn't have mattered how far they were.
doesn't matter
Fuck,
how
you
far
were a long
away.
way.
So looked like the monster truck. He's done a jump and then he's just backed off, and then all of a sudden just sort of blipped the throttle, sort of driving around, and it's just gone wide open throttle and just ploughed through all these people.
Yeah, right.
Killed 3 people. One of them was actually a 3-year-old little girl, which is really shit.
Hit power poles and everything down the street.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Down the street.
Yeah, I'll have to send it to you.
When that
So the crowd standing on the street weren't even far enough away.
Nah, yeah, poles down, wires fucking
Yeah, right.
everywhere.
It sounds dodge.
Columbia.
Yeah.
Just mowed through the people.
Maybe he was on some marching powder while he was
Just fucking
driving.
marching, all right.
Marching with marching powder. I think even if you're in the race boat, what's your thought process if that throttle gets stuck? What are you doing?
Shit myself.
Fucking oath.
You're only finding it out as you come into the corner too.
I'd be too. I've never had it, but I'd reckon I'd be too scared to fucking let go of the steering wheel turned off.
I reckon the first thing I'd do is go straight to the fuel shut off and just shove the fuel shut off in. Yeah, it's gonna rev up very, very fast.
Oh, you think I reckon
Fuck
you
all.
surprise yourself.
I'd probably just bang the ignition off. But
Yeah, I reckon you surprise yourself, hit the ignition off.
Yeah, but the ignition's a switch. You just go bang on the
No,
fuel.
mine-
The fuel's just
mine's
going to keep
not.
running, but
Well, no, not at wide open.
mine's not. Mine's just a fucking mercury cutout. You just grab it and pull it.
Yeah,
Done.
okay.
That's happened to his brother.
no, me.
It
Oh, no,
happened to-
yeah, Brendan
It
happened,
happened to
too.
his
yeah.
brother driving the chase at Raymond Terrace. Went down the
Really?
thing and full
Yeah.
full noise coming into the corner
And just
went,
turned.
Fuck, it won't.
You just-
no,
he
he
just
didn't turn
turned?
it.
Yeah, I thought he turned.
No, he ended up fucking up near the bridge. He had the frame of mind to go, me pedal's stuck down. So he's tapping the pedal and trying to get the fucking pedal to release and come back up.
Shit.
But what had happened, it broke. There was a linkage on the injector hat that went to a throttle position sensor, and that broke or come loose or come off. So when it's wide open, that the linkage has fallen into a spot
And just sat
and
there.
held the
Yep.
thing open, so it couldn't fucking return. But yeah, he had enough frame of mind to fucking think about that and try and get his throttle back. And then went, oh, this isn't fucking working, steering up the river, and then just pulled the fucking shut off.
But that's
Just
what,
turn the ignition off, did he?
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon you'd surprise yourself when that happens. Like you'd go, oh, fuck. And then you'd go, oh, fucking hell.
As long as you
whatever.
haven't run into something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because you're backing off. You're not backing off at the corner like a 6 litre. You're backing
It
off up
happened
straight
to
a
the
little
old
bit.
man once when he was driving possessed at Dargle.
What do you do?
It's so your throttle return spring. It was hooked onto the ball and somewhere down the bottom, like where the cable goes in.
Yep.
But what happened when he hit the throttle? It snapped the ball off.
Yes.
So the spring's fallen off, and because the blower's just sucking a fuckload of air, it's just held the
Oh, yeah.
butterflies
Yep.
flat open. And he's lifted off and gone to turn into the corner at the top end of the dog. Went, holy fuck, that's not slowing down. And just steered it back straight again. And then I don't know, he shut it off, but I don't know.
Obviously not
How?
next to someone.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine
That's
that
the
having
benefit
someone
of
on,
leading a race, isn't it?
imagine having someone on the outside of you and that fucking happens.
Yeah. You'd hope your boat can turn.
Fucking hell. Either that'll be on its lid.
Yeah, I was fucking.
That's probably a big reason why I want to make sure that when I install the throttle shut off, like the spring, it's all on a separate point and it's double bolted like I have it. So it's a bolt head going through the arm where it can't touch anything, and then it's a nylock all the way home, so that's bolted on, and then there's a heap of bolt hanging out the end, and then you put your spring on, and then you put your nylock on again. So it's sitting in between two brand new nylocks.
Yeah.
So if the spring can break, yeah, okay, but I've run two springs on the fucking hat as well.
Well, my throttle cable's bolted on and don't use a ball, so it's bolted there, so
Okay.
it can't come fucking loose.
That's all right then.
And you can't take it off and accidentally fucking leave it off.
Yep.
Every single time I've ever done it.
The spring's bolted like
Hang on.
you say too.
Are you saying anytime it's unbolted, it's left unbolted?
No, when it was the ball, his old man used to take it off so he could
I
just
had
crack the
all this-
butterfly
Yes.
and just
I had
never
it-
put it back on.
I had it bolted on, and Dad would always crack the shits because when he wanted to start it, he couldn't open the fucking
Yep.
butterflies. So I changed it back to the ball, and then when we went to Mildura, he's done that and pushed it out, and I've started the boat, and it's just fucking idled, and I'm thinking,
Remember he got it?
Fuck.
Oh, you wouldn't remember. He got out the
So-
cell,
yeah, I
put it back on.
Climb
Yeah, I
out
do
back
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
So after that, between Mildura and Berry, I bolted the cunt back on.
I thought we did it. I thought we did it this then and there.
No.
No.
So yeah, that's bolted on. The spring's bolted on the same as yours, but I've also got one on the barrel valve side, a spring on the barrel valve
Yes.
side, and I've got one on my pedal as well. And the one on my pedal's fucking heavy.
Yeah, you got to have a heavy spring on the
yeah.
throttle.
To turn the you got to hang on to that
Yeah.
arm and to turn the fucking to
Yeah,
just to
I
crack
usually
it.
so when I'm running it, most of the time I'll actually go down with two hands and to like hold it open a little bit.
It would be better. Dad should do that too
Nice and
instead of trying to
sturdy.
do one and.
We don't
bend
really
the
do it.
fucking
That
arm.
don't even really squirt through that hole now. We don't really open it up anymore.
Yeah,
Use
It
the
should-
air bleed on the back.
it should
Oh,
be
it's got
just.
an air bleed on the back of the hat.
It should be easy enough to just climb in the cockpit and just
Yeah.
open it with your fucking foot.
It's not like it's a small cockpit to get in.
Anyway, that's throttle springs.
Throttle springs. Radio, so let's get on to this week's episode of Clear as Day, Clear as Mud.
Clear as mud. Rule book review.
Brought to you by Addicted Marine Performance Parts. Thank you, Mikey. Maybe he'll listen to this week's episode.
He's definitely listening.
He responded. I told him the dart number and all that. So anyway, I messaged Mikey the dart number. He's replied. So we threw dart 18, and that's put us on page 3, which is just definitions. So that he doesn't really have a choice of what rule to read. So, but the definitions does go over to page 4. So I thought while we're doing them, I'll just read them all out.
But it's a good clarification, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah, it is. It's good that we read this because some of the things we'll say in there, it'll make a bit more sense because I did get chipped by our national secretary one week when we were explaining, I think it was entries or something like that, and I sort of said, what secretary do you have to send it to? It doesn't say. It just says the secretary. It could be the state secretary, the club secretary, the national secretary. And Robin kindly pointed out to me that the secretary in the definitions part of the rule book actually says the national secretary. So anytime that's written in the book, it means the
It's
national
referring
secretary.
to that.
Yeah, so we'll read through all these definitions and hopefully they're all clear because if one of these is not clear, there's something a bit fucking strange.
I like that you got a bit of feedback though. I think that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting that information means that we can do this better.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, annual general meeting. It's pretty straightforward, I suppose. Means the annual general meeting of the association. The
Clear as day.
Maybe do it for the next 5.
We'll do blocks.
The annual meeting means the meeting of the association held in conjunction with the annual general meeting. So that basically once a year they have your AGM, which is, where all positions get re-voted on
Yeah.
and whatnot. And before, during, or after that, they have their normal meeting, which they have, I think it might be once every 3 months now. It changed a little bit when I was down there, but yeah. So that's what the annual meeting means. The association means the Australian Powerboat Association, the Council of the Australian Powerboat Association, and the Executive of the Australian Powerboat Association. So everyone, that means everyone.
All right.
Easy.
Clear as day.
Thought we'd agreed on 5.
APBA official means a person appointed by the association or a council to act in an official capacity.
Easy.
Understand that?
Easy.
Official.
Clear as day.
We're fucking this right up, aren't
You
we?
paused.
You got to pause. Official means a person appointed by a club to act in an official capacity. So if it says APBA official, it's appointed by the association or a council. A council is a state or the offshore. And if it just says official, it means someone appointed by the club, not the APBA.
Easy.
Boat owner means a person holding a current competition boat owner license issued by a council. Straightforward. Crew member means a person recognised as providing assistance to, at the request of, a driver or boat owner during an event.
Easy.
That's what that means, but that could be screwed a few ways, I suppose.
Could it?
Well, if I'm thinking back a bit here when Brent Lewis got a red card
For fighting.
for
Or crew members.
a crew member bluing in the pits. If
Because he
he
wasn't an
hasn't-
official crew or something.
yeah, so Brent sort of said Brent's defense was he wasn't part of my crew. He was hanging around my boat, but he's not part of the crew. So if the driver hasn't given a request for that person to be part of your crew, then I guess you don't have to. They're not part of your crew.
Yeah.
So Brent since that, and I've spoken to him about that. He's got his own little form that he takes to each day and says, "These are my crew. These are who I'm responsible for."
He's still doing that, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And I think that's a
after
cool
that,
as-
I would too.
Yeah, I didn't know if he kept. I knew he did it for a while after it, but I didn't know if he kept doing it.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. He actually gave me one of the sheets, and I was meant to take it to national, but I never did it, never got there. But I think it's something that we should probably adopt and have,
Well, it sort of
have
goes
on your entry forms or something like that.
It sort of goes in hand with. Yarra did it when you sign in.
Yeah,
The crew member signs in.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is, if you were a crew member, did you get a band?
Yeah. You,
Okay,
had to,
so-
you had to get your band by signing in.
Yeah. So then, what was stopping anyone from working on the boat without a band?
you couldn't get into the pits.
Yeah,
Well,
well, technically you can't get into the pits.
yeah.
I didn't get a band all weekend.
It's
so.
it's painful. It's
what I'm getting
very very painful, that system. But yeah.
I like the signing on. Like that's fine.
I don't,
No, it's fucking shit.
and I'll tell you why. Anyone can just walk up and sign on to anyone's boat.
Yeah. They don't check nothing.
Yeah. Well, that needs to be.
There's no proof of nothing. How does anyone prove that you're with this boat? How do they prove that you're not?
The form way is a heaps better way. Here's my crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Another thing that irks me with that, everyone expects boats to run with 4 fucking pit passes.
Yeah, which can't happen.
It fucking doesn't.
No.
You know, some of the smaller classes might, but at bare minimum, you need fucking 4 people. You need a driver, a car driver, and 2 people to hold the fucking boat in the water.
And now with radios,
That's-
really you shouldn't be putting the radio man in the water.
Yeah, four's bare minimum. You should be given more pit passes anyway. That's not part of the.
And you can't
not
have
part of this fucking.
you can't have a
segment.
radio man driving the boat, driving the car, because the radio man needs to be
in his spot.
eyes on that driver
Yeah.
the whole time he's in the water.
Yeah,
So you can't say, "Oh,
Yeah.
that person can drive the car."
Anyway, it's
You
getting a
can't.
bit way late.
Yeah,
anyway.
keep going.
All right. Club means a member club of the association. Straightforward. Council means a member. Council of the association. And like I said before, council is all the states or the offshore. Driver means a person holding a current competition driver's license issued by a council. Easy. Riding crew means a person who travels in a boat during a race but who is not directly responsible for the control of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have them very much. Event. This one has caused a couple of arguments while I was at National, but I'll read it. Means an approved race, races, or race meeting conducted by the association, a council or club on a day or over a weekend with the sanction of the association. The purposes of license signatures and endorsements at an event is any race meeting held on consecutive days at one venue is deemed as one event. So that's been changed.
From?
It used to say an event was could be
day.
a display and all that kind of stuff. So you get a signature for a display.
Oh, okay.
So that was what our arguments were, because it says somewhere else in the rule book that you have to compete over so many events, so many races at so many events.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, an event can be a display. So if you go to put your boat on display and do a lap of the track or whatever, you can get a signature for that, which is what people were doing.
Is that how they're
So
getting
then
the
they
Friday
changed.
signature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's So now you can't even get a signature on Friday and run Saturday.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all been changed.
Even if they had a race Friday.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even do like a C2 race on Saturday morning and then race in the full license race
Yeah.
Sunday, because you've only getting that signature for that event.
Yeah.
Righto. Race means any race, heat, final, or other competition conducted within an event. This is one I said before. Secretary means the secretary of the association.
Top secretary.
License means a driver or boat owner competition license issued by a council entitling a person to compete in an event. License year means the year of competition and license duration commencing 1st of September each year and expiring 31st of August the following year.
Yeah, so it's not calendar year.
No. And it's not when you buy your license. Your license starts on the 1st, no matter when you buy it, and ends on the 31st, no matter when you buy it.
Same as your cell test. Ends on the 31st.
Yep. Officer of the day means a person appointed by the association, a council, or club to act in the highest official capacity throughout the conduct of an event. Rules or rule book means the book of administration, racing, and safety rules issued or published periodically by the association.
Which is what we're reading.
Championships means championship races, whether Australasian, Australian, or state, contested between boats complying with the rules of various classes as listed in the rulebook. Speed and time trials means trials for the establishment of speed records or time records, whether Australasian, Australian, or state, attempted by boats complying with the rules of various classes as listed in the rulebook. State referee means a person having met the requirements of the rules appointed by a council to act as a referee during events in accordance with the rules.
Clear as day.
Finally got one.
Been a while. New page, I thought better.
Australian referee means a person having met the requirements of the rules appointed by the association to act as a referee during events in accordance with the rules. Race committee means a committee appointed by the association, a council, or club to organise and oversee the conduct of an event. Section means a particular section or division of powerboat racing, i.e. inboard, outboard, drag, etc. Class means a particular division or class of powerboat within a section based on hull design, engine capacity, modifications, or a combination thereof, i.e. unlimited displacement, 6,000 cc naturally aspirated displacement, etc. Understand that? That's clear, yeah.
Yeah.
Pit area.
Joel
Me-
tried. Joel failed.
Didn't push hard enough.
Pit area means an area or areas designed for the storage, repair, refueling, launching, and retrieval and other associated activities of race boats during an event. The pit area may be a secured, semi-secured, or open area depending on local circumstances. That's a bit vague, that, isn't it? Because anyway. Briefing means a meeting of drivers, riding crew, and or boat owners at an event called by the officer of the day or official for purposes of conveying race instructions, carrying out breath testing, and discussion between these parties of any matter pertaining to the event.
So can you send the boat owner to the briefing?
Well,
Or is that just who should be there?
I don't know. I don't know why it says and or boat owners.
Should just be
Yeah,
commas.
it shouldn't. Or shouldn't be there.
There is a button for that.
It should be
Well,
drivers,
it's-
riding crew,
it's just a typo.
and
It's
boat
not-
owners.
It's still clear, but it's just a typo.
Well,
I think.
what are they getting at there? Because the and or, like,
Well, I think it kind of means that. So if they had just and, that would mean boat owners have to be at the briefing, which sometimes they might not even be at the event.
No.
any meeting.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm
Like,
hearing
say
what
for
you're
instance,
saying.
Brenton owns your boat, and you take it to a racetrack, but Brendan can't make it. Then you can't race because he can't attend the briefing. So it can't be and. But the word or sort of implies that
If the
the
driver can't be
driver
there,
or the riding crew doesn't have to go if the boat owner does.
Should be written means any meeting of drivers. No,
The driver should
because
do it,
this
shouldn't
This
it?
is any briefing though. This is not the race briefing. This is just a briefing.
Yeah, it says-
So this is just a description of what a briefing is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose.
it's
Yeah.
probably
actually not referring to the
reading
race
a bit
briefing.
too far into
Yeah.
it.
So you could have an owner's briefing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we probably read too much into that.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
This is why we talk.
Exactly. It's cleared now.
It's cleared.
Clear as day.
Winner.
Scrutineering means the inspection of any boat by officials prior to or during the conduct of an event in order to ensure compliance with the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we won't get too into the wind on that. Boat means a boat, including hull, engines, and rigging, entered by a boat owner for competition at an event. Such boat must comply with the rules of the association and the rules of the section or class entered.
Mhm.
Reinforced cockpit means a containment area for driver and riding crew as approved by the association, constructed and fitted to a boat in accordance with the rules in order to provide protection to the driver and riding crew.
Mm-hmm.
SBA means State Boating Authority established by each state government and responsible for boating activities in each state. Inboard means a boat with an engine unit wholly contained within the confines of the hull. Outboard means a boat with the engine unit attached to the outer part of the transom
There you go. So
of the hull.
you're both on that board.
Yes, I'm not gay.
I was thinking the exact same thing when you were talking about that.
Displacement means a boat of displacement or monoplane type in which the continuity of the portion of the hull is immersed at rest. You understand that, Hayden? Hydroplane means a boat where the immersed portion of the hull is divided into two or more distinct planing surfaces by a transverse or longitudinal or both step or steps. You understand that? You know what that means, Hayden?
But where the immersed portion of the hull is divided into two or more distinct planing surfaces by a transverse or longitudinal or both, step or steps. So, yeah, you've got your different sponsons and then you've got a section.
Well,
in
you've
the
got
middle.
a longitudinal step, so that separates your two sponsons, like makes them separate, and then you've got a transverse one to go to the back.
Yeah.
Naturally aspirated means an engine in which air intake depends solely on atmospheric pressure and which does not rely on forced induction through a turbocharger or a supercharger.
Easy.
That needs to be adjusted.
Why is that?
Needs to also include nitrous oxide.
Oh, yeah.
Because basically that's saying I'm normally aspirated even if I run nitrous oxide.
Mm-hmm.
That is a definition.
Yeah. Yes, that does need to be fixed up.
It does. Not clear. Well, it's clear.
Clear as day.
It's clear, but it's just wrong. Lane.
Good one.
I think this one's relatively new too. All courses shall be divided into lanes. The lanes numbered 1, 2, 3, and so on from the closest to the turnboys / infield and moving outward shall be applied to turns and straights alike.
Do
Understand?
you like that?
Yeah, well, it's just telling you what a lane is.
Yeah. You're happy with that definition?
Or it's the
Yep.
definition of the lane.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell you.
You just got to remember that's a lane. It's not your pole position.
Yeah.
Things do change.
It's a lane, not your pole position.
That's right. Things do change.
The only thing that needs to be defined better there, I think, is how wide the lane is.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you at Yarrawonga, they just made up a number and threw it out there. And it was 10 fucking meters. And to me, that's a fucking joke.
I did hear 10 metres and I thought, how the hell do you do that? Like, that's going to be a pretty wide start.
That's yeah. Anyway, that's their call. There's no definition of how wide it is in the book, so I guess they can do what they like. Physical outside assistance. Actual touching of a race boat during the race by any means by anyone other than the driver.
So is that from the drop of the white flag to the drop of the checkered flag?
I would say so, yeah.
So no pit stops.
Well, it can't be when the white flag goes up because we're still touching boats then, pushing them out. Some people swim out and have to squirt fuel down and shit. So it'd have to be once that flag drops.
Which is the race starts.
That's the race start till the checkered flag.
Yeah.
That's physical outside assistance.
No, that's all. That's
it. They don't have. Right.
That's all of it.
Okay.
Clear as day.
I thought it might have had outside assistance, which was something to do with radios and whatnot.
Yeah. Because you're not allowed to tell someone how to drive a boat, but how do they stop you?
You can now.
You are allowed to now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's.
They changed that rule a little while ago, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a few years ago. Yeah.
I remember everyone had to be in a little huddle, didn't they?
Yeah, everyone had to be in the same spot, and they never were.
No.
And you never could tell what they were talking to each other anyway.
No.
Yeah. All right.
Drinking's hard. Righto. All right, so that's it. Thank you to Mikey for the support of that segment
And the show.
Yeah, and the show. We'll jump across to questions, and we have a little bit of a.
How many?
got-
We've got a few
We've
questions.
We've got a couple. So we'll do this one because Tony did send us a message and said, "Where the fuck's been questioned?" I said, well, "What question?" So I went for a search and couldn't find it. And then I did a bit deeper search and you're in the junk pile.
You are junk, Tony.
Tony's in the junk.
Which is weird because he sent us stuff before, so I don't know.
You,
But
you changed the settings and said Tony is junk.
this
That's what
is-
we're running with.
It's not much of a question. It's just a bit of a clarification on some stuff we talked about
Play
a
it.
couple of weeks ago.
I like clarification.
Hey fellas, just a follow up, really, not so much a question, to one of your most recent episodes where you discussed blueprinting. And Nudo pointed out that it bothers him that people say that something's blueprinted when it's not. It's in fact something else. Well, just a bit of clarity on that is that when a boat gets its bottom rebuilt, as you would have seen, regularly with boats coming out with, all black paint and all that sort of thing, people say it's blueprinted. Nudo is correct. That is not blueprinting. Blueprinting is the act of designing something and committing it to paper. White text with blue paper, as you would have seen engineering drawings. The reason for the blue and the white is the contrasting text, so you can see the drawings easier. And also, there's a further meeting going back to the 1800s or 1700s, the origination of blueprints, where the only type of ink that was available was a specific type of blue, etc. But we're going into too much detail now. But yeah, when people say they blueprinted something, they haven't. They've rebuilt something which was, in theory, done to a blueprint. So the act of blueprinting is committing it to paper. The act of building it is not blueprinting it. So yeah, that's just one thing. I thought, a little bit of useful extra info, me being old big brother on you. And the other one was a question went in earlier about breakaway cells and why they're not a little bit more prevalent. And every point you guys made was correct. There was just one other point that wasn't brought up, which is I discussed this with Mal Everingham once quite a while ago, where if a cell detaches at high speed, it can induce vibration and trauma injuries. If you look up Scotty Lumbert, the driver of Top Fuel Hydro Spirit of Texas in the US, he was significantly injured some time back from a breakaway cell. I don't know the extent of his injuries, whether it was brain damage or body trauma or whatever, but all those things come into play when you start talking about breakaway cells. So that's another reason why breakaway cells are sort of shied away from, at least the information I was given on the Everingham side of things. Speak to your Child's Plays and your Thurgers for their opinion as well. So yeah, keep it up, guys. Good work.
So it turns out I do know boats.
Apparently, you know boats.
But
Thanks for that, Tony.
It is funny though when any of us hear of blueprinted my boat, you know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know they're wrong, but you know what they're saying.
Yeah, it just irks me.
It's just a reference to word to. I understand that the reference is that they're bringing the boat back to what it should be.
Well, no, not necessarily.
No, it's probably changed.
Well, that's the definition of blueprinting is bringing it back to that.
No, the
that
definition
initial,
of blueprinting is putting
sorry,
it,
that's
making
the definition people are using is bringing it back to how it should be.
Just straightening the bottom, basically.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where you and me would hear, I modified the bottom of my boat. No one had ever referenced that as blueprinting a boat.
No, well, yeah. They're not right straight out of the mould.
None of it's right.
You've got to essentially blueprint it straight out of the mould because nothing's sharp enough to come out properly.
Yeah.
So,
but a lot of boats don't actually get reset after they come out of the mould anyway.
No, they don't.
A lot of boats are just gel coat out of the bottom of the out of the mould.
Yeah.
And that's where they stay.
It's the same as it irks me as well when people say motor, not engine. It's the same kind of
motor.
thing. I know what they're talking about, but it just annoys me.
Yeah.
Use the right word.
Yeah. And as far as those breakaway cells go, that I never really thought about that, but yeah, it would.
Yeah, I remember that stack of Scotty Lumberts. That was a wild bit of gear.
Yeah, I'd never seen
stack.
that, but yeah, I guess if it's skipping across the water and cartwheeling more violently than sort of crashing to a stop. I mean, you don't want it to stop like bang all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's skipping and tumbling a shitload, that's obviously a lot worse for you than
that's
doing a couple little and then.
That's what happened to
stop.
Andrew because he did so many rolls, it fucked all his head up.
Yeah, well,
fucked all his
brain.
Oh yeah, the crystals in his head they called him, but he's balance and shit.
Their ones would go on a fuckload longer than that.
Oh, that's what I mean. But yeah, that's just a
yeah, because
small,
at least that boat's still
thing.
hitting the water and pulling
slowing up slowly.
If that was just an egg-shaped cockpit, she's
just keep going.
Yeah,
yeah,
going forever. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
All right, I got this one, which it'll only be fuck all of a talking point, but it's here. From Anonymous.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's gay again.
Yeah.
It's not the same bloke, is it? Was the last anonymous one that we flogged?
I don't remember.
Anonymous.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was like back at the start.
That
Might
was
have been-
text,
might-
though, wasn't it? That wasn't voiced, was it?
Yes, it was text, yeah. Anyway.
I don't remember. I don't remember who that
See if
was.
we can pick his voice if he says he wants to be anonymous. it's a voice recorded one, yeah?
Yes, he voice recorded.
No, we'll pick this voice.
On Sunday, at the club day, teams were told to get to Windsor before 7:30am. Juniors weren't racing till 9:30. Senior briefing didn't take place till about 12:15, and the races didn't commence until almost 1:30. Then once racing is started, everything was rush, and there was minimal time for tuning, checks, or any maintenance. The spectators left after around 2 to 3 hours with no action on the water. Now, does this current format of the club days need to be revisited? And will it help give a boost that the Upper Hawkesbury Powerboat Club particularly needs?
Well, I know that,
That is painful.
yeah,
That's why I left.
it's definitely difficult to turn up to a race meeting and it'll really slow to start. I do know how hard it is to get the people to actually get the race meeting to start. Like you're trying to sort of hoard chickens because everything's just sort of moving around. So that is sort of another reference of these clubs need more help. And yes, I probably should be out there helping as well, but I've also got a life that I'm wanting to live now too. So
I understand where they're coming from, but I don't think it's necessarily that. Because there's other clubs around that do it with fuck
do it
all.
with no people.
Yeah. Less than down here. Easily less.
It is definitely difficult when it's a slow start.
There's too much. I don't know what the word is.
There's too many people with one job.
Too much.
And
There's
that's
too,
not
there's
my
too
job.
much. There's too much control. So one person's trying to sort of oversee the whole lot instead of going, "Oh, that's his job. Trust him. Get it done. I can go do something else."
Yeah.
While he's doing that. So, for instance, you could have a scrutineer in senior boats while the juniors are running.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen here. I don't know why, but
Doesn't it?
no.
They take forever.
Everything's got to be done before. That's why they want you to be there at like fucking 7:30 in the morning, and you're not racing until 1:30.
There was boats that hadn't been scrutineered at about 11:30
Yeah, right.
or 11, at least 11.
But I fail to see how it's that hard. Like once all the prep work for the day's been done, i.e., waterways things and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. There's enough people there to trust them to do their jobs. I don't like. Yeah, you don't have to worry about parking people in the right spot or setting food vans up here and there. That's that person's job.
Yeah. But they
You
just
know?
they've done it 100 times and everyone's in the same spot. The food vans.
Yeah,
parks
yeah.
there.
I'm just using that as like an example.
Yeah.
Of what could potentially slow it down because I don't really see where
I
it
don't
gets
know where
slowed
I don't
down.
know why.
Like not everybody has to do every job. So what I'm saying is not everybody has to get in, do the scrutineering and get the paperwork done.
Well, their
So
scrutineering's
then
the
we
easy
can
one.
start the juniors.
Their scrutineering's good because it's just
Yeah, I
on a
know, but
tablet.
you're not listening to what I'm saying. Not everybody has to do the same job. So I think the attitude is everyone is right. We've got to wait till all that's done. Now we can all start the juniors
yeah.
and we can all do the juniors. And then once the juniors are finished, we can do this. And then once that's finished, we can do that. And then
Tick it down the page.
not it can all happen
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
I think the early starts, I do, like I've only just remembered this now, but a lot of the early starts actually come back from such big club days. It just ended up being that you'd start, say, people would start coming in sort of 8:30, 9 o'clock and start talking. And it's such a big club day, like with so many numbers, just nothing got happened and so many different things needed to happen. And so obviously our club days are starting to quieten down again back to normal club day numbers. We could probably bump that time back to say 9 o'clock when everyone like seniors sort of start turning up at 9 o'clock. I can't see why we couldn't do that anymore.
I don't know. I've really got no answer for that.
Anyway,
Yeah, but that was terribly fucking slow. Like I was down there at 10 and then left at 12:30 and the juniors were only coming off the water at 12:30. I was like, I'm going home because the seniors will be at least an hour.
yeah.
It's like I'm not hanging around for this.
Yeah, except all the on water crews got to stop, have lunch, where we should be sort of bringing lunch.
It should be
down
just
to the-
pre-made down to the bottom.
Bring
Well,
lunch
There you
down
go.
to
that could be what happens between juniors and seniors while that happens.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. Like that's usually what happens there.
Yeah, so that's
But it shouldn't be taking an hour between the two.
well, it's probably a bit. I'm going to give them a bit of leeway here. It's probably a little bit harder these days with the juniors. They've got to ferry all the dads across the other side of the river and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So that does take a little bit of time. But realistically, when you've got a senior boat, all you need to do is rock up, get your shit scrutineered, go and fucking pay your fee, which you don't even have to do that anymore.
It's all prepaid.
It's all you're already pre-entered. Someone comes to your boat, they've all got an online scrutineering form. They just do it and tick it, and you're fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
And if your boat's not ready to go in the first race, whichever time they tell you that's going to start, that's fucking your bad luck, mate.
I'm thinking maybe that like that time should be able to come back again, especially like now we've got all the
But even still,
everything's
Hayden,
prepaid.
if you're getting
I'm
there at
saying, like,
9:30 and you're not still starting to 1:30, fuck that.
Yeah, you
No,
wouldn't
the
go.
race-
You
like-
won't get people to watch there.
I remember trying to get race meeting, like the seniors started about 12. I think I had the juniors off the water by 11:30 and seniors starting at 12. And if I didn't, I was pretty pissed off. So I reckon half an hour turnaround, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
but
I'd
that's
give you half
fine,
an
but you
hour,
don't
easy.
have to be there that early. Unless
Well-
you want to be there that early because you need to get all your shit organised,
No, but see, if
i.e.
you-
heating engines, all that sort of stuff. Not because scrutineering needs to be done before the juniors go on the water or the driver's briefing needs to be done before they start the juniors because they don't have time.
No, brief. What's it called? Scrutineering should be done, say, 9 o'clock onwards.
Well, I don't want to be briefed at 9 o'clock if I'm not racing till 1:30.
No, did I say briefing?
Yes.
I said scrutineering.
I'm sure you said
You
briefing.
said briefing.
My brain said I was saying scrutineering.
We know how your fucking brain
Yeah,
works.
I hope this fucking diet works because, yeah, maybe my brain is telling me different things as well. But, yeah, so scrutineering should be starting at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you should be able to scrutineer. I don't know how many boats they have there. 20.
Yeah, we're not even.
If you've got 20 boats, what's that fucking? If you said 10 minutes per boat, by the time you walk between them and went to the next
Yeah.
one or whatever.
Like the work they've done with streamlining is really good benefit for them. I really hope
It's an awesome system.
Yeah, I hope that can actually mean that they can bring that time up where not everyone has to turn up at Sparrow's Fart. Like
Yeah,
realistically,
that's
the
what
juniors,
well, I'm assuming that's what the question's trying to get at.
that's exactly
Why
what
am I
getting.
there at 7:30 when I'm not racing till 1:30?
I would have expected the juniors turning up at 7:30 for a 9 o'clock start. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
And
well,
then,
that's yeah.
and then the seniors turning up at say 9 o'clock. I remember turning up at a club day with Gen 3 at 11:30 going, holy shit. No, the reason we started at 11:30 was me and Breton got up on a Sunday morning and said, there's nothing wrong with the boat. There's club day on this weekend. Let's go run. So we were able to get in at 11:30. That's what they're trying to stop. But 7:30 start doesn't stop that. Like that just annoys
Yeah, well,
people.
there's no reason you should have to stop that. If someone rocks in, it's not that hard to quickly scrutinize the boat, and if
2 minutes.
if their shit's not ready to go on the water for the first race, that's
They
on
miss
them.
out, yeah.
That's on them, yeah. Yeah. But
If you've only got one scrutineer doing 20 boats, there's a few hours there,
Yeah.
so that it probably does take a bit.
But what I'm getting at, we were able to turn it around. From 11:30, I was able to race the first race by turning up at 11:30.
Yeah, you're talking about just your job and one
that's-
person. You got to
yeah.
think about the whole thing.
You can turn it around fairly easily as long as the processes are there. and the processes seem to be pretty good with all the entries. Everything's prepaid. So if you're racing, you prepaid, your entry's paid for before you turn up.
Yeah.
Your paperwork's all done before you turn up. You rock up, go and see Alison or one of the other girls, and everything's ready to go. You take that to your boat, get it scrutinized, take it back, and that's job done.
You don't have to do
You
that.
don't have to do that. It's all digital.
Well, that's even stepped up more than what I remember.
You don't have to do a thing.
Wow.
Everything's on the iPad. You
pre-enter.
just go beep, 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 yep, and that just goes shooing over there.
Yeah, that's mint.
Yeah, they come with the scrutineering form on the iPad. They tick off all the shit, sign it, they press send, it sends it back to the main fucking thing, and bam, you're done.
That's even better.
That's what I mean. Like it's
The system's perfect. It's just click over. Like should take you.
it shouldn't take that long.
10 minutes to do a boat.
But like I said, you as the driver or boat owner or riding crew have to be fucking ready when they want to put you on. If you're not ready, don't blame them.
But don't expect it at 1:30 going on the water. You'd expect to get one run.
Well, especially this time of
Like
year.
you're getting off the water at 4 o'clock. You don't want to be any
Yeah,
later
this
than that.
time of year, the days are getting shorter and shorter. Yeah, you want to be on pretty early. I mean, everyone has an off day every now and then. Maybe they'll have an off weekend and they got on fucking late.
Anyway, got a bit more to go through, so let's
Another question.
get to the next one.
Thanks, Anonymous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man up and put it in yourself.
Maybe he doesn't want to get targeted next time he goes racing.
Well, he was obviously there, so
was
there's
he
not.
a racer?
Well, it sounded like it. He said he got there at 7:30.
He got there at 7:30 and he got on the water at 1:30 and then had to be
Okay, so
rushing
he
through
did get on
things.
the water. Okay.
So we can narrow it down.
Mm.
He was there on Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Here's Mikey's, and this is a 4-parter.
Ooh, long one.
She's long. So I have to switch to them, so
Did you want to
bear
talk
with us.
Did you want to
No.
talk between?
No.
No,
That'll
play the
all
whole lot
happen.
and we'll talk at the end.
Righto.
Well, there's a bit to unpack from that episode. I sort of purposely waited 2 weeks to listen to it just because I got a bit of a heads up about what you guys are talking about. And I know you think that you're talking about Barney and bashing Barney, but it was actually me in control of the boat. I am holding the flag, but I'm the one in communication with the tower. And I was the one telling Barney what to do. And this is what frustrates me in the sport when people give opinions about shit that they just do not understand at all. Not to be offensive to you boys, but everything you guys said about those starts is so wrong it's not funny. So I'll start with the Griffith Cup. It was 110% the drivers, and they both admit to it. Lockie, you asked Lockie, and he was not looking at the track at all. He was looking at his competitors, saw a gap, and said, "Oh, I'm going to move over." And he moved over. AMS went with him. Lockie straightened back up when he got close to Tate, and AMS didn't. And then it caused a schmozzle from there. So no, they weren't looking at the track squaring it up. And yes, it was 110% on the drivers. It happens. But for you to say that it was, the start boat's fault for not going square to the track, I don't know whether you've watched much of Yarrawonga, but for 10 years, that is how the start boat goes when we do the starts on the front straight. Always has come around that bottom corner, gone up towards the ski club on an angle. And that is to stop the effect that you're actually talking about. That's to stop that when we get to the bridge end, we do a really big arc so that it's a slow arc so that boat on the outside doesn't have to do 100 miles an hour or 120 or probably more to keep.
That's a break.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do 120 mile an hour to keep up around the outside. If we went square to the course, when we get to the other end, it would be a really, really sharp turn twice. Even if we do what Nudo says, do two 90-degree turns, still really, really sharp, all that. So, yeah, that's why we've always run at an angle to the course. There's never been any issues before. The only reason there was an issue, we did all 3 Griffith Cup heats before that, running an angle to the course. All the drivers done it before, including Lockie. They were all in the heats. They were aware of how the start works. Nothing changed, and they still stuffed it up. So it was just pretty much that what I told them at briefing not to do. They were racing before the start. Simple. And they got told at the start, and everyone got told at the briefing, that we will be following the exterior of the perimeter around the track for the Griffith Cup start. So there was no excuse. And yeah, anyway. The other thing is mention start boat going too fast at the start, leaving boats behind. You know, we can't win because I don't know if you were at briefing, Joel, but I know Nudo was. And I said to everyone, I'm willing to wait for boats that stall off the line. And everyone told me no. They all said, nah, don't wait for anyone, just go. And I said, okay, is that 110% what everyone wants? Once the white flag goes up and the boats leave the bank, we will go. And no one objected to that. No one said no. A couple of people said, yep, that's what we want. So that's what we did. And I told them, if there's any problems with it, don't come and complain Sunday morning, because that's what everyone decided. I'll send another one.
Shut your blinker up.
That was going to be my first.
So, I don't know how we were meant to wait for boats. The other thing, we never got told what boats were in races. And I remember the race you're talking about, Joel, with Adrenaline Rush getting left behind. We didn't get told he was in the race. We didn't know, we don't know what boats are in the race. So we waited to see all the boats leave the bank, and he didn't even leave. He didn't get pushed out, nothing. That's why I didn't sort of initially wait for him. And, we had all the boats in a line, and that was actually one of the best lines we had. And I couldn't drop it because Adrenaline Rush had come screaming around late through the centre of the course onto the back straight. Now, to their credit, race control, I heard in my ear, told me to hold it for him to catch up. But I couldn't hold it because I had 4 boats in a perfect line. And if I had held it to the Adrenaline Rush to get there, we would have been at the corner when we dropped the flag, which would have caused all kinds of other dangerous issues. So, we can't cater for the other people that make mistakes. And as I said, that's a pure example of, people at briefing not wanting in the start boat to wait for other boats to make it fair. So blame them, not us. Barney does an amazing job. I don't think you guys give him enough credit either, considering he donates a $200,000 boat with all his own safety equipment in it that's probably cost him tens of thousands of dollars as well, and his time to the sport to do that so that we can have a 100-mile-an-hour capable start boat. And then people like you guys and others just bash him and, tell him he's doing a bad job. When he walks away and we've got no one to do it, what are you going to do then? I don't see most people jumping in a start boat, helping or offering their $200,000 ski boat to do it.
I'm all.
Jeez, it's a long one.
Yeah, and Joel saying, he was going too fast. That was another thing we were battling race control with, that, we got told you're going too fast, then you're going too slow, then you're going too fast. And, a couple of the blown heats, Rob Basala told, the OD to tell us that we're going too going too slow for the blown heats. Then the next one we went faster and we got in trouble for going too fast. So, it was a really hard thing to gauge, and doing that job is not easy. I had a lot of fun doing it because I really got along really well with Barney, and he really appreciated my feedback and trying to help him. But, it's not on him. I did, tell him slow down, speed up, turn now, all that. So if anyone's to blame for what your opinion is, it's me, not him. But either way, I think that they were the most consistent starts that meeting has ever seen. And that was the feedback I got from 90% of people. The starts on the front straight, everyone was in a perfect line when we dropped the flags, other than the Griffith Cup start. So, yeah. Anyway.
That's it.
All right.
Thanks for Mikey. Thanks, Mikey.
So I wrote a few notes down while that was getting done. So
You wrote more down.
we don't forget, because that was a long one.
I wasn't that brave and Mikey.
So we'll start with turn your fucking blinker off. and I want to say, before we get into replying to any of that, it's good that he doesn't agree and he rings up and tells us.
I was going to say,
At least he's got the balls to say, nah, you're fucking wrong. You fucked that up.
Everyone's entitled opinion, and it makes a great conversation.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't do that, and we'll just say that shit behind our backs, which I don't really give a fuck either. But it shows at least he's got some balls to ring up and say, no, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't like what we got to say, fucking tell us.
So anyway,
We can fix it.
the first part of his question was the Griffith Cup start. So I'm still going to disagree with him because I've started there in previous years in a 6-litre boat, starting on the front straight, not on the back straight like we did this year. And we did run parallel to the course because the very first race I went in, which was the very first time I raced at Yarrawonga, it was shit. The water was rough as fuck and everything else. And I went and seen Scott Patterson because I knew he was part of that club. And I thought, I don't want to just whinge to somebody. It's my first time racing at Yarrawonga. I'm not just going to go to an official and just whinge. So I went and seen Scotty because I knew he was part of the club and just said, you know, what, can we try this? I'm just going to tell you so you can maybe go see them if you think my idea is all right. And I said, why don't we just put another buoy out off the course at the ramp end so we can go out around that and then run straight down the track parallel to the track. So he went and did that, and we run the rest of the races exactly like that. And it was heaps better. There was no dramas. In saying that, all the rough water and that probably wasn't really caused by that. It was because we did a lap of the track first and then started straight on it. We didn't run off the track and mill a little bit like we did this year.
Yeah.
We just lapped around the track and then went around the next corner and fucking started. So, yeah, and you know, he mentioned Lockie was the one that moved over. Well, he did. You can clearly see that in the video. He's the first one that squares it up. But he for him to look backwards in a mirror and see that there's a gap between competitors on the inside, he's got to be that far in front, it's not funny.
Yeah.
To look in your mirror to see that.
Which they were a little bit in front anyway, but I don't think they're that far in front.
You shouldn't be that far in front, and you wouldn't be if you didn't have to do that big sweep round the corner.
Yeah.
And what he's saying about going on an angle, it's actually tightening the corner up. Because instead of doing 180 now, you're doing like a 200-degree bend.
Yeah, because you're steering away to come backwards.
You're steering away to come back around that way. Where I understand, like at the bridge end, it's the same. It's pretty much the same result, right? Running on angle or running parallel.
Yeah.
You run into you just put an imaginary buoy out there, off the track, run to that buoy, turn around that buoy, so you're running down along the bridge, and then swing onto the track and start.
Yeah.
That doesn't change whether you run parallel to the track or at an angle.
Can the river handle that?
Well, they
deep
can. Well,
enough out there?
yeah, well, they've done it.
Okay.
Well, I was well past that on my hot lap because I couldn't fucking see because of the sun. But what did you see the aerial view of the GC start?
I saw it that week of.
Yeah.
I've forgotten heaps more things than that.
Anyway, and you know,
I don't think it should. Whether they've started like that for previous years or whatever, I don't think that's the right way to do it because you should be following the track. Doesn't matter if you got to do a loop, whatever. If you're trying to make the art bigger, everyone can sort of judge the track. You can pick your spot in your warm up lap, like when you're going out. You go,
does
okay,
make more
I'm
sense.
about out here, righto. So we'll just to start boat, run straight down the track, goes around slow, so the boats don't have to go fast.
Yeah.
When you got GPs, it's probably a little bit harder because they've got to keep their speed up at like 90.
That's part of the problem there.
Because of the GPs
So
need that
when we get
speed.
into like some of his later topics, I'll get more into that. But yeah, the different classes of boat does upset that.
Yeah. But that was apart from Tate, there was a majority GPs.
Yeah,
or
hydroplanes.
Yeah. So they had the capability, so they can still go around pretty quick. They've just got to have that lead, which they can have their lead because they should know, oh yeah, that's probably wide enough.
Yeah, well, see, logboats can't really turn that quick.
No, they can't either.
Like
but
if you look at the data of all of them boats on the weekend, the slowest point they'd get to going around a corner, like the slowest mile per hour they'd have at like I'm going to say the apex of that corner because that would be the slowest part of the corner, would be under 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And that's because they can't handle going any faster.
Don't reckon they'd be a bit faster than that?
Nah.
No.
There might be some real good ones, might be a bit over 50, but I doubt it. At the slowest point I'm talking, not when you turn in or anything like that, at the slowest point through that corner, where you've slowed down as much as you have to, because you can't go any faster because it won't cop it. It wouldn't be much over 50 mile an hour. A good one won't be much over 50 mile an hour.
I thought down there it'd be a bit faster just with you just hold a bit more speed with a bigger corner.
No, it doesn't really work like that.
Yeah, righto.
So yeah, that's the Griffith Cup start, and yeah, the start they did say at the briefing that the starts were on the front, but they never said anything about the start boat running at an angle.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether they've done that every year for the last 10 years, which I know they haven't, because I race there when we run parallel to the track. There's still some people that have been there that haven't raced there before. Like this was the first year I started on the back straight. And people have told me they've done that every year too. But I know that's not a fact either.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely started on the front straight. And I've only raced there one other time, which was, 19 or 20 when I went there for one of the last Trojans.
No, the last Trojan was 20.
Yeah, it wasn't the last.
No,
the
last one, your one would have been...
I think it was about 19 or something.
21?
I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, but so that's the start, the Griffith Cup start covered. Have you got anything else to add to that?
But yeah, no, mine was just the next part I would have had was the taking off from the ramp and that, and not waiting for the other boats. And if they all agreed on it, that's 100% fine.
So I was at the briefing and that did get said, and I think it's been confused of what you've got to wait for and what you don't have to wait for.
Yeah.
So waiting for someone to start because they haven't started, I would also say is a no-no.
Yeah,
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
You've got to leave the ramp if your shit don't go. That's fucking on you.
You can't catch up.
But I think the main thing was they were concerned about him, like if they're already off and driving them at a speed, the start boat slowing down to let that boat catch up. That's also a fucking no-no.
That's hard, yeah. That's really
Even
hard
if
to
that boat's
handle.
milling, you do not fucking slow back down.
Yeah, yeah.
Once you've increased your speed up, you do not slow back down. And that was mainly coming from hydroplane drivers.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I don't want to slow down either. Once I've crept up to my speed,
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking slow down. But I'm just going to talk for logboats here because hydroplanes are a totally different thing, and I don't drive a hydroplane, and I can't even sort of imagine how they would go.
Yeah.
So I won't comment on hydroplane starts. But logboat starts, you can literally be cruising along at fucking 20 miles an hour and cruise to let everyone jostle, line up. They can accelerate, slow down, get into their line. Once they're in line, that's when you start pulling your speed on.
But
20 mile an hour is probably a bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah,
but
you
can
do
cruise
40.
You can cruise at 30, 40, even 50, I'd say.
Yeah.
50 is probably getting a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
But 40 mile an hour should be piece of piss.
Yeah.
Everyone can match that.
Yeah.
And then once you're in line, speed it up.
But don't speed up like flat out.
Don't
Just
speed up
roll on
before
it.
the fucking corner.
Or that too, yeah.
You wait till everyone's in line, then increase your speed. All the boats will go with you. Then hold your speed, drop the flag.
Yeah.
So the race I was in, and I was on the outside, we were all kind of lined up going into the corner to turn onto the track. The boat sped up, and I struggled to get round there and catch back up.
Yeah.
I did catch back up, and I was pretty square, and I got a great start.
But only because he did.
But it was hard work.
Yeah, but he did well to hold. Like, not a lot of people hold the race, hold the flag.
Yeah.
Until everyone sort of jostled. That was the best I've seen held up.
Yeah, it probably was. And I think probably starting on the back straight did help that.
Yeah.
Although I will say it was annoying and confusing as fuck that some races were on the front and some were on the back.
Well, it was only the cup
thought it
races,
was
wasn't it?
The cup race and the Anzac Cup. I didn't go in them, and I was going to go in the Griffith Cup, but it's just annoying.
It is. It should be just one off. That's it.
It's annoying.
Start in the front,
Like,
start in the back.
yeah, I
That's
think
it.
they were trying to
Pick
start
one
as
and
many
that's it.
things as they could on the back straight, but then the major races, the council wanted the starts on the front straight.
And that's all fair enough. I've got no problem with starting that, but I think they should all be the same.
My other thing is
So don't speed up, then slow down to wait for people. That's where I think the confusion is.
yeah.
Once you've got your speed, you don't slow down. So if you started cruising at your 20, 30 mile an hour and boats are lining up, don't back off from that because someone hasn't started or someone isn't watching.
Yeah.
They will, if you keep cruising at that speed, they will eventually catch up. When they get in line with you at that speed, then crank your speed up and go.
And if you've come, like, just staying there, if you've come around that corner and that boat's not there yet, start rolling on.
Yeah, once you've got a line with majority of boats,
Yeah.
if the other one's still not there and you've cruised that whole way, not gone fast,
Yeah.
that's what I mean when I'm saying the starts were too fast. The start itself wasn't too fast, not at all.
No, yeah.
And I don't mind a slow start either, so I don't mind either way. It doesn't bother me.
It's whatever. It's
But-
just consistent.
But when I say too fast, I mean it's too fast too early.
Yeah. Picking you up and you're doing 60
Yeah.
and then you turn that corner
Yeah,
and then you're doing 80.
Yes. Yeah.
But
It's
whereas
too-
you should be coming around the corner, pick you up at 40.
Once we're all in line, then
then,
increase
yeah.
speed. Don't increase speed till everyone's in line.
Yeah. Hydros are
and-
different because they need to be on the plane at fucking 80 or 90.
that
or
is
whatever they're
definitely
gonna be.
different because they're a totally different thing, and they can swing around the corners a bit better than what we can anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And as far as him being in control, so righto, he's taken responsibility that he's in control of that start boat. To me, that's a shit system.
He shouldn't be in the control because he's not looking forward. And the driver, I think, which is another thing I had written down anyway for a bit later, but they should have set the speed. Right, we're going to start races at 80 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So come around the corner, righto. And Mikey tells him, yeah, we're pretty good. Righto, start rolling on. Don't jam it on, just roll on. Get you 80.
Well,
Yeah, we're at 80.
the driver should be able to see most of that because they should be only driving slow at that point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
Then once they start increasing the speed, that's when the driver looks forward and waits for a call to say
Yeah.
we've dropped the flag.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't even need a call.
No, because he should just do an 80 on the way. The boats will pass him and he just drive off the end of the course.
So
Yeah.
he shouldn't really need to be told what to do.
Well, that course was actually big enough. He didn't even have to drive off the course. He was
But
able
if
to-
Well, it depends where they
if
drop
he
the
is,
flag. Yeah.
if they feel like if the club feels like he does need to be told what to do, it shouldn't be the club then telling Mikey then telling him.
No, he should be.
The
Should be
club
in
should
his
be
ear.
telling straight to him. It's,
Yeah.
it's
they
It's
should
a
realistically
delayed reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
The,
it's-
the club, the
club shouldn't be in control of the start boat anyway.
No,
it should be
it
whatever
should just be-
those guys in the boat are feeling.
Yeah,
my
let's go with it.
My statement was when I was in the tower, the start is yours. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the start boat,
You do
doesn't
what you
listen
need
to
to
me.
do. Yeah.
they can concentrate on the whole thing. And if there's a
Yeah.
problem with that start, just let them know. But don't try and control them while
I
they're
reckon
at
that's
their
what's
racing.
probably caused most of the issues.
It's
The
too
tower
much
is
control.
trying to run the start from the bank,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I didn't know that.
I would have been blowing up if that was in my ear when I'm trying to concentrate on
I'd
that
rip the
shit.
fucker out.
Yeah,
Yeah, the tower.
I'm
the
not going
tower
to say
needs
it's
to give-
easier to start boats,
No, I go. No, it's definitely not. But
fuck me, it'd be a whole lot worse with someone in your ear telling you to speed up, slow down, wait for this boat, do that. And another thing you mentioned about not knowing what boats are in the race, that's fucking shit too.
yeah, that's another point I had in here. Like they should be going right. You've got X, Y, Z
Yeah,
boats.
you've got 4 boats.
This
Well,
is-
I just say
just
you've
rattle off
got-
their names. It's easy.
Yeah.
And you go, oh yeah, like Mikey's been around long enough. Yep, those boats are here.
Yeah.
You can
should
see
have-
from a decent
You
distance.
should have 5 boats up there at the start. You don't
Yarrawonga
have
is a
5
bit
boats?
painful
Okay, let's go over
because they
numbers.
don't have a milling area either. Anywhere
Yeah.
you've got a milling area, it does make life a shitload easier.
Yeah.
Now, I've been in a start boat dropping the flag, and I can remember, and I told Mikey this.
Would have been chaotic.
Because I'm facing backwards, I got the flag up. Well, actually, I didn't even hold the flag. It was in Bruce Dengate's boat where it was just a button on the thing. And I'm looking. He's doing his start thing. He's obviously getting told, bring him down, whatever.
Yeah.
I had none of that. And we start driving, and the flag's up, and everyone's in a line, and I'm going, fuck, where do I actually drop this? Because I'm
Where-
not
where
facing
you
forward.
see-
I can't
yeah.
see
You know,
nothing.
see what's
By the
going
time
on.
I see the creek, I'm fucking well past the creek. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, where do I drop it?
Yeah.
So then I dropped it, and I went, fuck, that's pretty long. So then I took notice of where I was,
you
and
were.
next time I was aiming between around that 4 knot
Yeah.
thing. If I'm around about there and the line's good, I can drop it. Before that, don't drop it.
Yeah.
I actually remember.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing if you haven't done it before.
I have been in the start boat before. Remember Maddie with Four Seasons boat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great start boat.
Degnan,
yeah.
Awesome dude too.
He would be by far the best start boat driver
Yeah.
I've ever started from.
So he would just tap me on the leg, as if to say, "Yep,
We're
go
good.
for it."
Yeah.
Yeah. So as in, like the person holding the flag is still making that decision.
Yeah.
But we're in about the
anywhere
right
from
spot.
here. Yeah. Well, this is a good speed.
Yeah.
We're going good anywhere from here. Yeah.
Because realistically, the driver knows whereabouts he wants the flag dropped, but that's because he's watching.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then he goes,
we're in the zone.
We're good.
Yeah.
Coming up to the boys, drop
But-
it whenever you want to drop
Yeah,
it.
the call should be start boat, the racetrack's yours. That way, they run the show.
Yeah, you start it how you want. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be getting told by
No, definitely not.
anyone.
No
Yeah.
way in the world.
You got
But
anything else to add?
there should be, like how they were getting told, just fast, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Just set it at 80 mile an hour.
Or don't even set it. Just drive what you're feeling. They don't need to be told. If the club's telling you, that's confusing the fuck out of you every time.
Yeah, but if you've got a, like we're going to start, like he's got a dash, right? I'm going to start. It's just come from me from a drive at 70 mile an hour. It's come from me from a drive at 80, whatever.
Yeah, you'll get a feel of that, and you'll know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
You don't really need to set it.
No, you don't need to set a speed, but it's just, yeah, they shouldn't be getting told at all.
Yeah.
Faster, slower. 80's fast enough for a blown boat. Like you come out of the corner at 60 mile an hour,
Like I
50
said,
mile an hour.
your slowest speed. I'd be very surprised if many boats were over 50.
Yeah.
And I think a fast start is actually shit because you don't get the excitement of the like the build up of boats
Trying to get
coming
the power
down,
down, yeah.
and then everyone's trying to get the power down. I think it's better. Like, yeah, of course, as a driver, I want 110 mile an hour start because
I've always argued that I'd rather a slower start.
I
that
think it's a lot
reason.
more exciting.
If you can't get your boat off the start line because you're doing
That's a
50
benefit
mile
for someone else
because you're
who
doing
can.
50 mile an hour, how
can't
the
get out
fuck
the
do you get
corner.
out of a corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my argument. People say, "Oh, it's too slow. You can't get on it."
No,
You
it's,
can
Yeah.
do better.
as a blown boat driver, it is significantly easier with a fast start. But
Yeah, shit, yeah.
for trying to make it so we can say that we've got the best drivers in the world, well, we've got to prove that.
When you
and
want
that
to
comes from a slow start.
when you want to advertise something, no one wants to see a boat just rocket
Go and scoot
from
across
the
the water,
thing.
yeah.
They want to see him jumping sideways and all sorts of shit. That's way better marketing.
Because it's exciting.
Yeah. And the only last thing which I already said anyway, but how he held the starts up until everyone was pretty much bang on, nice lines.
Yeah.
Like no one does that. You get there, we're in our zone, drop flag.
Yeah, no, that definitely was good. And I can't comment too much because I haven't raced there that many times. I've only raced there one other time. As far as, him saying
Yeah.
that was the best Yarrawonga starts that they've been. And I only started fucking one race there, really. Well, the second one I started, but it
but
wasn't.
didn't finish.
Yeah. Anyway. But, yeah, well, so we probably should apologise to Barney
Yeah, well.
if it wasn't him.
Yeah.
And fuck you, Mikey.
Yeah. Do better.
No, actually, on that, like I'm going to apologise because Mikey's taken it, but
Yeah.
I will say
But did you
I
get a
did-
bit of clarity out of
I
what he
did
said?
starts with that boat at Mildura and Berry, and they were shit as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the flag person was there, whether they were in control of that, but they were ordinary as well. The Berry ones weren't too bad.
The Saturday,
Mildura was terrible.
I think the Saturday was shocking. Sunday, Mildura got a little bit better. 'Cause I think they got him to slow down a little bit or something,
Yeah,
picking him up.
I could be
can't
picking
remember.
on him a bit there too because of the angle of the start.
Yeah, which they should have turned around and
Which-
done it from the other way like they did in October.
Well, we did get a reason why they did it the other way, and I can kind of understand that. But that's where it comes into you've got to be going slow initially
To get
to
to
get
the-
everyone
to get a
square,
nice line,
lined
yeah.
up straight, increase your speed, drop the flag.
Yeah. Especially when you're turning right.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we'll apologise to Barney.
Yeah, we will. But
And also, I just want to say too, just a quick little one. Just because his start boat's worth 200 grand, like we appreciate him doing it, but just because he's got a 200 grand start boat doesn't mean you get to do a shit job.
Yeah.
Does it?
No, it doesn't.
You don't need a 200 grand boat to start a race. There's, fucking hell, Raymond Terrace would do it with a historic fucking hydroplane.
Fuck, she's wild. I haven't been in that one. I've done it with the old crash boat.
Oh, yeah, the little outboard
Yeah.
fucking twin hull
Fuck,
fucking
that's
thing.
wild.
Yeah.
Trying to hang on to that flat out.
Yeah,
It's
you
good.
don't need that. You just, for a good start, you need, well, you do need
You
something
need to be.
that's
You need to be
kinda
fast. You
for
need to be
those
at least
kind of
80 mile
things.
an hour.
Yeah.
But Barney's been pretty consistent. Like he has been turning up for a fair while. Like he's
Yeah, I've never had starts with him until
been doing a lot of
Mildura,
starts.
Yeah, I've never seen him since
And
a couple
look,
others
if,
down there.
if there is things that we don't like about what he's doing, then yeah, like discussions need to be had. But yeah,
Everyone's got an opinion,
there is,
and that's how you have a good
discussion.
discussion, and that's how you
Yeah,
learn stuff.
absolutely.
Exactly right.
Absolutely. Without getting upset at each other. Like I said, Mikey had the balls to ring up and fucking tell us, fuck you, you're wrong.
That's right.
We can still disagree. And you know, that it is what it is.
And that's what happens. Everyone disagrees, and you still be friends.
Yeah, exactly. And we still are.
If you don't disagree, are you friends? Because as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
you're
that's-
actually
they're the best people to disagree with.
like if you're not able to say what you feel, you're not actually mates, are you? Because you should be able to read
You
your
don't-
mates
you
and
don't want
be able
yes
to get
people.
past the other side. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That took a while. Radio, thank you very much to everyone that sent their questions in.
That was a good question time this
Yep.
week.
It's a fucking long episode.
We're
Yeah.
at 2.25. Send your questions in using the memo.fm link and you'll find it in the show notes or pinned at the top of the Facebook page. Joel, how are we going on the HSG pit crew posts?
Doing all right. Skeet found your fuck up from last week.
Well, that was
And
good.
posted
That
it
was
in there.
That was another bit. Like I didn't know. Like in the video that I made, like on the computer, I went back, played it. It played perfect. So all I did is just re-exported it, which like builds the MP4 video, exported it back to the computer, and then re-uploaded it onto YouTube, and did not change a thing, didn't change a setting, a button, nothing. And it works perfectly. So there must have just been a stuff up in the computer when it's
Maybe you got
gone up
shit
something.
internet.
Interwebs was down. So that's up now. So if anyone wants to have a look, it's working. Right. So how are we going with the footy tipping, boys? I saw
Fucking
a couple of
killing
smiles,
it.
Mick.
Fucking killing it.
I'm still just middle pack. Still getting me 5s and 6s.
I was leading week 1 and then went out the back door and I'm back.
I'm back, boys.
We've still got 17 weeks to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be right.
I'll be right. I'll get back there.
Yeah, Kimmy Antonelli hasn't won the championship yet, but we're certainly enjoying the leading.
And we're falling a bit. Oh no, I think you win the AFL too, aren't you?
No, I'm second in the AFL.
Oh, that's right. He was a fairway in front.
Yeah. Oh, mate's
AFL.
probably 4 something in front of me. I caught him by 1 this week. I nearly got a full round in the AFL, but fucking Richmond won.
Yeah, I was fucking spewing about that.
Fucking losers.
I'm loving.
How
I'm
did that
I'm actually starting to love that he's not telling us who he is.
I found him.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
Did he know we were trying to work
Do
it
we
out?
know him?
No, I don't know. Don't know who he is.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
I don't think I could find him. He might not have Facebook either.
Does it have his address?
Nah, it's just an email.
So we don't know if he's from Mexico or not. I'm going to assume he is if he's smoking the AFL.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's beaten you by 3 points.
Yeah.
Good man.
And then I'm beating the next person by
2.
2.
Is that Connor?
Connor's next. And then Tommy Sawyer's 55.
Oh,
So it's
I'm
63,
surrounded by
60,
Mexicans.
58,
Surrounded by Mexicans.
55, 55, 55.
Swans are going all right in the AFL, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah,
all right.
they're doing pretty good, yeah.
Go Sydney. Let's go to meme of the week, boys.
Oh, yeah.
What have we got?
Remember,
Can't remember what I said.
We got-
May.
we got Michael's one in there. So here we go.
Goes to school to have a meeting with his son's teachers. He walks to the first classroom and says, "Hi, I'm Peter's father. Please excuse me if I sound a bit strange, but I burnt my tongue yesterday." The teacher sighs and says, look, we really need to talk to you. Your son is struggling. He doesn't know his times tables. He doesn't know the American states. He doesn't even know which state he's in right now. You really need to have a talk with him. I'm so sorry, says the father. I'll speak with him tonight. But again, forgive my speech. I've scorched my tongue. He then moves to the art teacher's office. Hi, I'm Peter's father. Please excuse my voice, but I burnt my tongue today. The art teacher beams. Oh, don't you worry about that, sir. I have to tell you, your son is a prodigy. He's incredible. Just yesterday, he drew a basket of fruit so realistically that all of the other children gathered around and were trying to pick a piece to eat. The father nods and goes, I know. Yesterday, he drew a vagina on the stove. A man goes to school to
That's so
Oh, that is fucking brilliant. Oh, yes.
Love it.
I thought that was a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
Oh, here's mine.
Relevant what other people say. And once you come to understand that, the noise quiets. If you can understand that it is irrelevant what people gossip, it is irrelevant what they say, it is irrelevant if they laugh, it is irrelevant if they talk shit, and you understand that the only thing is relevant is what you do, you're going to succeed. And so how do you silence the noise? You silence the noise by accepting what reality is. It has nothing to do with those people. It has everything to do with your actions. And if you're smart, you will take that negativity and you will draw the energy out of it and you will let that propel you with productive action. Okay? Because it's never going to stop. And the bigger you get, the more people talk. It's irrelevant what...
That bloke knows his shit.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, don't worry about what people say.
I say it here. When you try to tell Hayden how to fix this, I say, just leave it alone. It's Hayden's job. Let him do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't fucking stress. You're not going to fix it.
All right, he's Hayden's.
The next one.
One is for the boys. The 5 secrets to happiness. Number 1, find a woman who can make you laugh. Number 2, find a woman who can cook. Number 3, find a woman who really listens to you. Number 4, find a woman who is amazing in bed. And number 5, and this is the most important one, make sure that these 4 women do not find out about each other.
I'm sure I've heard that before,
That's a
but
good
it's
old one, that
still
one.
so good.
That reminds me of another one I heard the other day. It's probably a bit rogue, but I'll say it anyway. It said, they all fuck, find one that can cook.
I think I said that the other day.
That's a good one. Audio. Don't miss our next guest episode, which is coming up this Tuesday, which was a good one. Don't forget, it was before we come out on the video, so it's an audio only. So Tuesday morning, you'll hear from Mr. Evercraft himself, Tony the Barra Hearn. I'm
was in the
keen
old
to have a
studio
listen.
too.
Yep. Yeah, so no video on that, but have a listen. You can still have a listen on YouTube though. You can email us on the highspeedgaragepodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget, you can find us on the socials, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And just remember, beer doesn't complain when you finish in 2 minutes.
Woohoo.
See ya.
See ya.